Internet disconnected out of nowhere. Let me just check to make sure it's working and I'll keep going. Yeah. Okay, I think it's back. Okay, I'll read this one again. So, Indian nobility, an Indian nobleman who lost big on gambling, is now selling his ancient family heirlooms to make ends meet. Okay, an auction house frequented by the rich who wish to purchase the best weapons and gear money can buy. Why? Okay, Balkan Mafia, a group known for its cruelty and a particular fondness for knives and brass knuckles. Americans is also selling all kinds of illegal goods. An old mountain temple. The monks living there are very skilled in the use of various pole weapons. Okay, I kind of want to do modern samurai, but I also want to do secret base in Nevada. Wait, I'll do modern samurai. Okay, who do I have? Weapons fanatic. Katana names Katana Sakura Throwing Yoshiyuki. Adventure. Political activist.
I can't even really see like an image for them.
Okay, yeah, they do actually have a picture. Spy. You know what? I will do this one. Craft equipment. Well, I can also repair equipment, so... You know what? I will buy that modified ladder. Monganizing. Okay, I don't need that. Shirts. Comfy shoes? No. Okay, then sell some of this equipment I'm not using. Nameless katana, also that one. Actually, no, I'll keep the nameless katana. Modified ladder, I'll keep that one. Brass knuckles, I don't really need that. Super spicy knife, I'll keep that one. Butterfly knife. Okay, I'll sell that one. Repair, what can I repair? Name's kind of slime gun. Okay, I don't. Okay, super spicy knife, slime gun, antique. And then I'll actually sell this broken butterfly knife. I probably don't need this. Okay, and now I've got more ammo for this. Great. Oh, D. Holly resubscribed for 33 months. D. Holly, welcome in. How have you been doing?
Sky turns to a rider kick.
It's great to see you, buddy. And thank you for resubbing. Do we have... Oh. Everyone make sure to say hi to D. Holly, because it's great, because it's always great to see him. And we need to welcome him back. And we need to welcome him here like the stream he is. The Holly says, not too bad. Just been stupid busy lately. Ah, gotcha. Hope work hasn't been too rough. Hope work hasn't been too rough on you. Let's see. Quick news. Also, I hope. Also, the Holly. I hope Sophia Xavier's doing well. And let her know that we. And let her know that we all hope that everything's going well for her. You know what? Yeah, I'll just use the bat. I won't use the lifesaver on these guys. See now? There. Now this is just a general reminder to everyone that we are now in People's Choice season. So every single bit and dollar you donate will count towards People's Choice. Excuse me, I'm going to be keeping track of every single person. Excuse me, I'm going to be keeping track of everyone's bits and donations and direct donations, and then the next 15 people who donate a total of $20 between now and the end of June can suggest a game I have to play. Now there are a couple of rules to it. Just a refresher. If you donate $20, I'll try the game you want for one stream. $50, I'll try it for 2 streams. It's got to be on NES, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, Switch, Genesis, PS1, PS3, PS4, Xbox, Xbox 360, or Xbox One. And no games I am currently working on plans to play, as well as no games I refuse to play, like no games I refuse to play, which is basically just means no Activision Blizzard games unless they've been delisted. And like no Quantic Dream or Ubisoft games unless they've been delisted. But just also, you do not have to donate if you don't want to. And even if you aren't able to donate enough to suggest a game, your donations will still count towards the donation goals. We're on our way towards our second donation goal. But that's enough of me shilling. That's enough of me mentioning that. Let me get back to playing the game. Oh my god, that was amazing. Now, just to let y'all know what games have all been suggested so far. Lusume has suggested Transformers War for Cybertron. Sleepless submitted Shin Megami Tensei 5. El Robot submitted Neo: The World Ends With You. Jackie Questionable submitted Final Fantasy 6, and Bullstrong submitted Dredge. And those are all the games that have been submitted so far. I guess I'll head over to here to see how Lee's doing. Hey, what's my health at? Oh gosh, my health is bad. Yeah, I need to get some more healing items. Is there like buying spell very soon. Ah, convenient. The audience says, work hasn't been bad. The VA here has just been scheduling appointments for me left and right. Well, at least you're popular. Which you should be. In a good... But, glad to hear that you're at least getting business. Let me actually just... No? And also, just for those I hadn't told yet, some very good news. After a long time of waiting, I have finally gotten a new laptop. Well, actually, more accurately, I have bought a new laptop. It's being sent to me right now, or mailed to me right now. And then once I get it, it's gonna take a bit of time to reach me. And then once I get it, I have to set it up and make sure it'll work well for streams. But most important thing is that I finally have a new computer. So it's just only a limited, not too much longer, and only a little bit more time, and I can move off of this thing. Spleen says, "Cool, can't wait." You can't wait. Imagine how I feel. Also, hi, Spleens. Hope you're doing well. Well, I guess I'll go back out here. Oh, that must be the... Oh, that was supposed to be in the weapon shop. El Robot, subscribe for 10 months.
A
Thanks,
jump
El
to the
Robot.
sky turns to a rider kick.
And welcome in. Hope everyone's day's been going well. Spoon says, I'm doing good. Does your new laptop do 4K out? I don't know yet. I'm gonna have to... I'll have to see once... oh, that's the wrong place. I'll have to see once it comes in. Hopefully I'll be able to stream at a better quality than 576p. That's actually what this... Yeah, that's what this is right now. Deep in the mountains where no roads go, an older man appeared before us. How will the negotiations go? Caught in the crossfire, supplier's foes launch a surprise attack. Resounding success. Mission would be even better than it hoped. Wait! This was just an old guy living in the mountains who claimed he was a samurai. What enemies did he have? And what I get? Okay, Sakura Storm, Cashmere Cloud, Quality Iron, Steel Chain. Who are this guy's enemies? Well, let me see what Sakura Storm is. Okay, Sakura Storm. This famed sword is said to scatter a swirling gust of Sakura petals when slashing its victims. You don't have all the parts, darn. Well, can I buy the... I cannot. Well, I hope that old guy is doing okay. And now, enough distractions. Now let me see how Lee's doing. I definitely feel like, just because at the end of last stream, some guy mentioned it, that one guy mentioned it, I definitely feel that at some point, I'm going to be dragged into the Cabaret Club scene. And then once I am, that's going to be taking up the majority of the stream, just me having to learn what the Cabaret Club, I'm guessing it's a minigame is. I'm guessing, since here you have the business minigame, or have the real estate minigame, Majima's going to have the Cabaret Club minigame. Next. Yeah, down in there. Spleen says that sword you have to... Spleen says that sword you have to earn it. That sword you have to earn makes it a rare weapon. Oh, nothing. And okay, so that clinic is underground the Mahjong parlor, so let me just go there. Mahjong Jambalaya. This is the place. Big guy from Hagushi Kaikan should be in here getting patched up. Oh, he's just right there.
Oh,
hey. Was wondering when you get here. Took you longer than I figured. He's been shot multiple times and he's just casually sitting there. This guy is great. Drop the scout, friend. You're telling me you expected me to find this place? Yeah, let's say it was a distinct possibility. See, I ain't your average acupuncturist. God hands, remember?
ゴッドハンドやさかいな。ああ、あかんあかん。そんなん通るわけ
Oh,
ないや
hold
ろ。
up. You don't think I'd let that one slide, did you? I've been waiting for that east tile.
うわ、そりゃないよ、リさ
You're
ん。
killing me, Lee-san.
お前下手すぎ
Oh,
や。
you just suck, buddy.
Boy.
Why don't you give the
そ
newcomer
こ
their
死のう
turn?
とかれ。
No, don't take up his offer, Mahjong. It costs too much. You're in, right? Why else would I would show up in a Mahjong parlor?
わしは一度な。
See, I always want to play around a
殺し屋
Mahjong
っ
with
ちゅ
a
う人種
hitman.
と麻
That's a
雀を
very
打って
specific
みたか
dream you
っ
got
たん
there.
や。
Wait, Lee-san, did you just call that man a hitman? Ah, details, details. Ron says he must be using one-piece grade bandages. Ah, the greatest of
元
bandages.
気そうにしとるやねんが。
You seem fine for someone with
ア
holes
ホ
in
抜
him.
かすな。
You fucking
死ぬほど
crazy.
痛いわ。
Hurts like a bitch.
腕
Can't
は
move my
ある
arm
わ
either. Wish I could
あん
trade
た
with
と
you.
変わってやりたいわ。
あんた、あの
You're
女が
not
ど
gonna
ない
ask
な
what
った
happened
か
to the
聞かん
girl.
のか。
誠が
If
死んだった
Makoto
ら
was dead,
わ
you
し
got
を
no
探
reason to
す
come
理
looking
由
for
なん
me.
てあらへん。
She's alive, right?
生きとんのやろお前。
You've never killed before,
まだ
have
いっ
you?
ぺんも
I
人
can tell
殺し
just
た
by
こと
looking
ない
at
な。
you.
顔見りゃわかるんやで。
You got the look of somebody
一
struggling
線
to
越
cross
えんで
that
踏ん
line.
張っとるっちゅう
Or a
ことや。
pirate. Can't decide which.
人を殺せ
So
ん
riddle
男
me
が
this.
なん
What's
で
a guy who
殺し屋
can't
なんか
kill
やっと
doing
るん
taking
や
hit jobs?
顔を見ただけで何がわかるっちゅうねん。
オンドレみたい
You
な
don't
赤
know
ちゃん
shit
が生
about
きった
me.
ところで
Chill out. Green kid
誰
like
も
you
ビ
can
ビら
play
ん
tough
で
all he wants. You ain't scaring
わ
anybody.
しにはわか
I
る
can
ん
tell
や。
plenty about you.
なんでも
Everything, really.
それ
That's
も
wrong. Sorry,
Sorry,
pal.
誠
Makoto
は
ain't hurt,
怪我
is she?
しとらんのやろな。
なあ、
Nah, the girl's
Nah,
fine.
shit.
Relax.
そう
Good.
か。
Huh. Then what? You're here to try to find yourself a way out of getting whacked?
お前がここ来たんは自分が生き残る策を探ろうっちゅうことか。下手打
Now,
っ
if
た
the killer
殺し屋
screwed
が
the pooch, he's
雇い
trying not to
主
be the
に
next
殺
name
さ
on
れ
his
んよう
boss's
にな。
list, huh?
言うとく
Just
け
so
ど
we're clear, I still ain't decided not to kill her.
まだあの女殺さんと決めたわけやない。
Wait, Lee saw that. Did he just say you might be killing someone? Ah, don't worry about it.
俺以
I'm
外
not the only guy
あの
after
女
her.
狙ってた連中
Take the Yakuza and put air holes in that body of yours, for
あんたの
instance.
体に銃で穴開けたヤクザどもや。
それがどないした。
や
Why
つ
do they
ら
want
はなんで
her?
あの女狙おうとる。
そんな
Go
もん
ask your
お
employer.
前の雇い
He's
主
after
に
Makoto
聞け。
too, ain't he?
そいつも誠狙っとんのやろ。
女が
Is she
狙わ
a
れたの
target
は
because you two have been sniffing
お
around about
前
a
ら
guy with
コウ
a
モ
bat
リの入れ墨
tattoo?
嗅ぎ回ってるせいなんとちゃうか。
About a guy with a bat tattoo?
さ
Hard
あ
to say.
どうやろな。
リサ大丈夫だったか
Lee-san, are you alright?
応
I
援
brought
団
help.
集めてき
That
た
man is
よ
after you.
そいつリサ狙ってる
Nice
な
playing
かな
with
か
you.
楽しかったで。
Slim.
まだ話は終
We
わっと
ain't
らん。
done talking here.
俺
You
が
still
敵か
know
味
whether
方
I'm
もわ
on
からん
your
よ。
side or not. You gonna fight me
それで
anyway?
やるんか。
敵
If
か
I
味
can't
方
tell
が
whose
わ
side
か
you're
らんの
on,
や
it's
った
safer to
ら
just kill you.
殺した方
That's
が
how
マ
the
シ
Chinese in this town do things.
それがこの町の中国人
That's how
のルール
everyone in this town does things.
聞く耳持たん
So
ち
much
ゅ
for
う。
diplomacy, then.
お
Don't
前ら
bother
遠
holding
慮選
back,
んで
guys. Let
立
them
ち
have
合わ
it.
せれ
And you know what? If I was gonna fight in any of the minigame places, at least it's best that it's be in the mahjong parlor. Wait, I can break the mahjong parlor. Yes. Okay, it wasn't that bad. I really shouldn't do that. Okay, I really shouldn't be that cool to mahjong. Wait, never mind. They prepared for this. Those mahjong dolls are perfectly fine despite all the chairs flying. No wonder he chose this
な
one.
るほど。
Hell no.
でき
I
そ
guess
こ
you're
ない
more
の
than
殺
just a
し屋
lovely
っちゅうわけ
hitman.
でもないか
Could be I underestimated you.
ちっと甘く見とったわ。
あ
I
んた
ain't
ら
here
の
to
島を
mess
荒ら
with
す
your
気はな
turf.
い。
I really just want to know
あ
why
の
the
女
girl's
が
a
なんで
target.
狙われとるか知りたいだけや。
誠
If
の
you were
狙
thinking
わ
the
れる
reason
理由
they're after
が
was anything to do with the
コ
guy
ウ
with the
モリ
bad
の入れ墨
tattoo,
の男や
I'm
言う
telling
ん
you
や
you're
ったら
wrong.
多分
Are you
関係
sure
ない
it's not because of Batman?
なんでそんな
And
に
how can you be so sure of that?
誠から
Makoto
何も
didn't
聞
tell
いと
you
らんねや
anything?
な。
あの女がお前
She
に
said
聞け
you knew.
言うたんや
Told me to come ask you.
あの子は
Oh, she knows.
自分の口
Just
から
doesn't
言い
like
たないだ
talking
け
about it herself.
どういうことや
Meaning what exactly?
あの子は
Her
な
eyes. She's only
コウ
blind
モ
because
リ
of
の
the
入れ
man with
墨
the
の
bat
男のせ
tattoo.
いで目が見えんようになったんや。
What?
誠
About
は
2
2
years
年く
back,
らい
before
前
Makoto first came
初
to
めて大
Osaka.
阪に出てき
No
た。
people here, no place to go. There's an
身寄り
18-year
も
old
行くあ
girl
ても
on
な
her
い
own.
ただの18歳の女の子でな。住
She
み
got
込みの
gigs
ホ
as
ス
a
テスや
live-in
ったり
hostess or whatever
いろん
else.
な職を
Bounced
転
around
々
a
としと
lot.
ったらしい。せやけどそ
Problem
れ
is,
は
that made her the perfect prey for
蒼天堀
Sotenbori's
の裏
less
社
than
会にとっ
savory
ては
crowd.
格
Oh
好の
no.
餌食やった。
格好の
Pray,
餌食
せや
Easy mark. A guy approached
誠
her,
に近づい
real
てきた
scum.
悪い男
Chatted her
が
up
おっ
long
て
enough to
な。
find out she was all alone here, then dropped the
口
nice
八
guy
丁
act
で
in a
誠に
hurry.
身寄りがないこと嗅ぎつけると急に人が変わったそうや。あの子が
Kept her
逃
locked
げ
up
ら
in
れ
a
んよ
cage so she couldn't get away.
どこぞの俺に監禁した。
そいつは
What the hell
何
was
の
he
目
after?
的でそないなことを
金や
It's always
金に
money,
決まっ
isn't
とるや
it?
ろ。
That guy with the bat tattoo sold her off
コ
for
ウモ
cash.
リの入れ墨の
It's
男
Korean
は
mafia that brought her.
誠を金で売り飛ばしたんや。
Fuck.
ある韓国系の
Oh,
組織
fuck,
に
that's
な。
awful.
そっから
After
毎
that, you
日
can imagine the sort of things
あ
she
の子
faced
が
every
朝
day,
から晩
morning
まで
till
何
night.
させられとったか
I
は
won't get specific.
皆まで言わん。ただ
That's why she can't see now.
あの子の目が見
Post-traumatic
えんようになっ
psychogenic
たのは
blindness is the
それ
official
が原因や。
diagnosis.
極限状態のストレスから来る心因性視覚障害。火も刺さんような
And
暗
from
が
that
りで
gloomy cage they kept her, and the
あの
last
子
thing
が
she
自
ever saw
分
was
の
the
目で
tattoo
最
of
後
a
に
bat
見
on
た
the
ん
arm of the
が
scumbag that
そ
sold
の
her.
ろくでなしの腕にあるコウモリの入れ墨や。
Scumbag that sold her. Dang it, I mixed
く
up
そ
my
悪い
words.
話や
That story's a real kick in
そ
the
んな
dick.
誠を
It
わ
was
し
about
が
6
拾っ
months
たん
ago I
が
took Makoto in.
つい半年くらい前や。
あんたらはその復讐のため
And
に
you've been searching for this guy
コウ
with the
モ
bat
リの入
tattoo
れ
to
墨
get
を探
revenge
し
for
回っ
her.
とるっちゅうわけか
誠は
Makoto says she
自
just
分
wants to
と
stop
同
the
じ目
same
に
thing
遭
from
うやつ
happening
を
to anybody
他に
else.
作りたないんやと。なんやったら
Me
わしが
though, I want to snap the
確
fucker's
実に
neck
殺し
in
たるけど
half.
な。
Peel the goddamn bat right off his arm.
皮ごと剥ぎ取ったる。けど、こ
But
れ
there's
で
your
分かった
answer,
やろ。
right? The bat
言う
piece
て
of
も
shit is
コウ
small
モリの
time.
入れ墨
Goes
は
around
街で
town
自
picking
分
off
の
innocent
顔
girls
さら
where
し
he
て
finds
女
them.
さらう程度
Probably
の
all
小
by
物や。
himself.
そいつが
Can't
今
imagine a
誠
man
に
like
狙わ
that
れと
doing
る
what's
理由
happened
と
to
は思え
Makoto
ん。
now. The Yakuza hires street punks to
チ
do
ン
their
ピラ
dirty
に
work,
雇われ
not the
て
other way
荒
around.
い養蚕ヤクザは動かんやろ。
せやった
And
ら
what?
他に
You
心
got
当
any
たりは
other
ないんか
ideas?
ない
Can't
な。
say I do. That's all I can
わし
tell
の
you.
話はこれでしまいや。
あの
And
女は
go. She's inside the Haru building on Shofukucho Street. In a warehouse a club called Odyssey owns.
お前、
So what? You plan
わ
to
し
just
に
give her
誠
back?
返してもうてええんが。誠の
The
こ
hell you
と
plan
殺さ
to
ん
tell
で
your boss
雇
we
い
don't
主と
kill
どない
her?
なしつけんねん。
You're a dead man.
殺されんでそれに誠
Besides, that just means Makoto's gonna get hunted down by the same by the guy they hired to replace you.
せやったら
So what? What do you want me to do about it?
逃げきれん
It ain't
ことも
possible
な
to
い
get away.
で。一つだ
There's
け
just one way you, me, and
わ
the
しら
girl
も
all
お
get
前
away
も
clean from the
ヤクザ
Yakuza.
から逃げ切れる手がある。せやけど
I'll
そ
warn
れ
you
は
now, though.
激薬じみた手や。
Keeping what really matters safe
Daiji
means giving up
なもん
something
守るため
equal in
には
exchange.
それに見合う犠牲が必
Ah,
要
shoot,
に
he's
な
a
る。
Full Metal Alchemist character.
あんたの協力
You
も
and I
必
would need
要
to
や。
work together.
俺の協
You,
力
wait, you need me.
せや。
Yeah.
た
And
だ
I'm
わ
gonna
し
need
の
you
考
to decide
え
whether
聞
you're in
く
or
前
out before I
に
tell you
や
the
るかやら
plan.
んかこの場で答えてもらわなあかん。で、どんなことでもやるか
Well,
そんだけの
prepared
覚
to do
悟はあんたに
anything.
あるか
Just how serious are
どの
you?
道このままやったら
I'm
俺は
dead
し
if
ま
I
い
don't do something.
やるかやらんか
I'm
聞いと
asking
るん
if
や
you'll do this.
どうだい
So, you in.
ええやろ
Fine.
やったるわ
I'll do it.
そうか
Alright,
わかっ
good.
た
You get back to Makoto.
せやっ
Looked
たら
after
あ
her
ん
for
たは
today, yeah?
誠んとこにはよ帰り今日んとこはあの子の面倒を見たってくれ
Huh?
Huh?
わし
I
には
got something I
急い
need
で
to
や
get
らな
done
あ
in
か
a
んことが
hurry
できた
now.
何する気な
That's
い
what are you planning to do?
目処がつ
I'll
いた
tell
ら
you once I
教え
got it
る
worked out.
それまでは秘
Till
密
then,
や
it stays secret. How do I get
こ
in
の
touch with you
先
once
あん
I'm
たと
ready?
連絡つけるにはどないしたらえ
Cabaret Grand. I'm there from evening
キャ
on.
バレーグ
I
ラ
run
ン
the
ドや
place.
夜になったらそこにおる俺はそこの支配人や
ほんま
You
か
serious?
あ
You're
ん
the
た
guy in
が
charge
あ
of
の
the
グラン
Grand?
ド
飲み代は心
Next
配す
time
な
you're thirsty,
俺の
drinks
お
are
ごり
on me. Alright then. I'll get in touch
と
tonight.
にかく夜になったら連絡するあんた名前は
マ
It's
ジマ
Majima.
ゴロ
Goro. It's Majima. Goro. Cool. Although I am a little worried about what exactly is he planning. Whoever this guy is, he's a real piece of work. I think I can really do now, but go check on the girl. Sorry. Oh, wait, hold on. There's a place called Venus, and this is called Mercury. Where is this place? Oh, are these those cabaret clubs they're talking? Okay, yeah, I see. Yeah, okay. We'll have to look at that picture. These are definitely those cabaret clubs they're talking about. Why do I get the feeling that the whole Venus Mercury thing? There's one for Mars, Jupiter, and Moon, and it's all one big Sailor Moon reference. They totally would. They absolutely would. Oh wait, hold on a second. Who's threatening someone? Sorry, someone's threatening someone. Okay, hold on a second. Alright.
止まんない
Hey fuckers, leave her alone.
わしにメンチ切ってやろ
やるんか
Ow, ow, ow. Okay, well. No, I won't use. Okay, no, I'll just keep using the bat. Bat's working really well for me right now. I feel a little bad. I'm not. I feel a little bad when I'm voicing the characters in this game. I'm not doing. Pristine skin. What is that? I'm definitely not doing as good as I'd like to when voicing them. But the reason for that is because most of the cutscenes in this game, when it's text I have to read, it auto advances. So I don't know how long, or I don't know how quickly they're going to be saying things. It's kind of why I've been going on about wanting like a like pause during the cutscenes, or just making it to where the text doesn't advance until I tell it to. And I don't think there's settings like that. Difficulty, display tips, code. Okay, first person view. Set first person view camera. Minimap display, minimap rotation. No. Subtitles on summaries off. Door is normal. Yep, nothing there. I guess let me go back to.
おいその財布置いて消え去るぜ
後悔すなや
Yeah, I guess let me go back to Makoto. There. Thanks again to everyone who's been watching the stream. Really appreciate it. Actually, anybody who's been watching any of these streams for Yakuza 0, because this has been a lot of fun to stream. Yeah, I need to get all these for the battles. Dang it. Wait. Oh. Well, that's for the business, so can't really do anything with that yet.
俺は
Yeah, sure, I'll take out these guys.
とりあえずてめえ殴るわ
邪魔や
There. Yeah, I guess I could return to my quarter. I definitely feel like I'm missing something. Like there's something else I could do. Oh, there was that side quest down there I could do if I wanted.
やるんかい。
But do I want to do that now? That's where he is. Oh, you know what? I'll do this side story here. Apparently, yeah, there's a side story related to this. Related to the toilet. So you know what? I'll see what it is. Now this toilet ain't exactly the model of cleanliness. The laws that come with graffiti, most of it gutter talk at best. Pretty sorry state of affairs. Huh? Some of this graffiti is done up with some real pretty handwriting. I'm very lonely, please reply. Only a lady's handwriting is pretty. We're gonna write this, what should I do? Do I write a reply? Oh gosh, do I write a reply or not? You know what? Sure. I'll chat with you if you want. There. That'll do. Ain't right for a person to be lonely. I must be nuts for playing so bad with graffiti. Okay. Very curious to see what's gonna happen as well as this. Robot says, always choose the chaos option. This is a very good, yes, this is a very good idea, Robot. Always choose the chaos option. I like how the whole time, I like what we were saying, you're just like, you know, it's not right for someone to be lonely. There, and one last one. There. Gotcha. Huh. Oh. I guess every time I do a battle, Mr. Shakedown kind of teleports around. Sorry. Oh, let me help him out. Yeah, no, that's not gonna work. Oh, a U branch. Not sure what I could use that for, but I'll take it. Coming to Chaos, ready to go to the party of four. Welcome in. How'd your stream go? And welcome to me playing. Well, welcome to Yakuza 0. Thank y'all for the raid. That's it. Yeah, I guess I'll just check on. El Robot says, speaking of chaos, I know. It's like you summoned them, El Robot. Now let me just Let me check to see how things are going here. Depression Cherry Swirl, welcome in. So, Makoto, how things going? Afro Genius, welcome in. Coda Chaos with Street Wet Will. Oh. Where's Lee-san?
無事や。
He's fine.
あいつ
I
は
ain't
一
the
発の
sort of
や
guy
つ
who
撃たれ
dies
たと
from
こ
a
で死ぬ
bullet
玉
or
やない
two.
な。
I mean, ask me, the
Pimpin
guy was
しとった
doing too well.
そっか
I see. Thank goodness. But that means you heard the whole story.
あの話も全部聞いた
Oh, right.
ああ
Yeah. Coda Chaos says, played Coffee Talk. It's cute, but lots of well talking.
長いこと
You had it rough for
お
a
互い
long
に乗ったんや
time
な
there. You had it rough for a long time there. Hell,
今も似てんの
guess things ain't much better for you now.
自分殺し
Stuck in
に
a
来た男
dusty
と
old
暴
warehouse
走
with a pirate sent here to kill you.
けど
I mean, Coven, if you need someone to help you who's good at talking,
お前が狙われとる理由とちゃう
at least it looks like the guy with the
Demon
bat
Slayer.
tattoo ain't the one gunning for you now.
そう
I see. I mean, if you need someone who's good at talking,
辛いこと思い出させたな
sorry to dredge up bad memories.
少しやけど
It's hardly the same, but I went through
Well,
some
why
similar
need to do
shit.
俺は
I'm
片っぽだけやが
it's
目
just
が
one
ない
eye, but when I was blinded too.
それだ
And I
け
got locked up for a long time, in a
いつ
place
死
where
んで
any
も
day
おか
could
し
have
ない
been
場
my
所で俺も
last.
長いこと監禁されとった
Huh? Cobra K says, how's Yakuza going?
天国
Well,
みたいなもん
probably
や
heaven
るけど
compared to
ね
what you went through. I still got
俺
one
に
good
は
eye
片目残
too.
っとった
Next to you,
お
I'm
前
the
は
lucky
だいぶ
one.
マシや
So it's going great. Game's a lot of fun. Going through some real emotional stuff right now.
言うても
Sorry, I'm doing a very good job at cheering you up here. No, Mashima. Like, wow. You know, I went through shit too, although, I mean, your shit was even worse.
ああそのなんや
Look,
かえって
sorry.
余計なこと言うた
I
な
wouldn't made you feel worse. Yakuza 0 looks great. It's one part silly and one part, my gosh, this is serious. My gosh, this is dealing some really heavy stuff. I know, you hungry? Haven't eaten anything since last night, have you? I'm fine. The dust has been very
大
nutritious.
丈夫
Ah. Oh, that's right.
アホ大丈夫なわけないやろが
Oh, come on, there's no way you're fine. You're just depressed because you run on
元気
empty.
ない時は食うに限るで
Best thing to do when you're down is eat. Or she's also dealing with the fact that she's now being hunted down by a bunch of Yakuza.
すぐ食うもん買うてきたら
I'll have you a
なんか
snack in no
欲しいもんあ
time.
るか
Anything special you want? Some takoyaki then.
それならたこ焼き
なんや
There,
やっぱり腹
see?
減っとるん
I
や
know
ない
you're
か
hungry.
わかった
You got
ちょ
it.
待っとけ
Sit tight for just a minute, okay? Majima's like, okay, how do I be, emotionally supportive? Wait, no, hold on, I can do this a bit better. Oof. And I thought dealing with professional women, with professional women was rough. Okay, well, how do I emotionally support her in this really trying time? You know, I was tortured too many years ago. Huh? I mean, I only lost one eye, so I guess yours is going worse, but yours ended up worse, but we got at least that in common, you know? Both of us having to deal with horrible situations where it felt like we were living through hell. She starts crying. Oh no, why isn't this working? I'll get you food. Jerry says, "Oh, he's taking orders." Well, he did. Well, I think it's just a special case, and he did try to kill her. Let's get her some food for now. She said she wanted takoyaki. Well, takoyaki it is. So, oh gosh, I gotta avoid that guy. Where can I get takoyaki? Traditional Japanese cuisine. Maybe there. Yeah, this game is tasty fried skewers since 1929. Ramen shop loved by the locals. Famous for fugu dishes. Only the finest ingredient. Gonko sushi. Only the finest ingredients. Okay, maybe that one. Yorotonaki Sotembori. A major izakaya bar chain. Kani Doraku. It's got a big crab. And cabbage. And this one has a lot of cabbage. There's a cat. Where's the cat? Wait, okay, let me see the cat. There's a cat! Let me go see the cats. Oh my gosh, there's a bunch of cats. Okay, let me go pet the cats. Game, let me go pet the cats, okay? This game. Oh, gosh, alright, fine. You win this round, Yakuza 0. Oh, sorry. But this game is really busy. Cabarated says, I heard the cat too and my head popped up instantly. This game is really amazing because it's a beat 'em up game. So as you're about to see, the fighting is very brutal. Like he yeeted that man. So yeah, the gameplay, the fighting is very brutal in this. And so it's one part very brutal beat 'em up game. It's one part serious crime drama because the story for this on both halves is pretty serious. And it's all about, Yakuza and crime. What goes on in criminals and black market dealing and black markets and underhanded dealings and a bunch of stuff. But then you have the side quest in this too, and the side quest is, as well as a lot of the game's tone, is very silly. Like, okay, I'm using the bat style. I also have a breakdancing style. Like, I could be fighting these guys breakdancing this entire time. What I'm saying is, overall, is that it's amazing. And probably, already this is probably gonna be, well, excuse me. Already I think this is gonna end up as one of my favorite open world games. Because it's got an open world, but that open world is that big. It's very small. Like, you can kind of go and do side quests or the main story or just mini games in this game at almost any point. And the map for it is very small. Like, very small for both of the towns you go to. But it is every single corner is just packed with something to do. I'm still finding more stuff I can do in this game. Oh, actually, now that I think about it, there was something I was wanting to tell y'all. So after the last stream on Tuesday, there was a. Actually, I'm gonna pull this up. Hold on. There. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick second to show this off. So after Tuesday's stream, I ended up finding something, and donating towards a Kickstarter. Let me see if I can. Let me see if it'll pull up. This might look a bit weird just because of how I'm having. Ah, there we go. Yeah, so I found this really cool thing, and as soon as I saw it, I decided to donate some money towards it. Someone is making an like a tabletop RPG that's heavily inspired by like Zelda and like 90s anime and Dragon Quest, and it's called Break. And as soon as I saw this, I was like, I want to support this. This looks amazing. Like, it has all these different... There are currently, like, I think the Kickstarter hasn't even opened yet, or hasn't even launched yet, and they've already gotten more than their goal. But, like, between all the different playable races they have, all these different classes they have, I'm very curious what how Battle Princess and Murder Princess are different. And everything else I was seeing from, like, how the game has kind of been inspired by old JRPGs, and just the look of it, I already love this. So, it's going to take some time for that. It's going to take some time for it to reach me. Because, it hasn't even opened, but... Once I get the stuff for that Kickstarter, or the book for that RPG, I might like try to do a campaign with people in that RPG setting. I'll have to learn it a little bit. But I ordered both the physical book and the digital book. Cherry says, that does look cute. Oh, and it's called... Let me actually pull it up one more time just to show you. And it's called Break. Like with two... Yeah, it's called Break with the 2 exclamation points. But I think it's guaranteed... It already looks a lot of fun, and I was kind of looking for a tabletop game alternative to D&D. I still wouldn't mind doing D&D streams at some point, because that's just there's a lot of my friends who haven't played D&D, and I'd really like to play D&D with them at least once, because I think playing Dungeons and Dragons or any like tabletop game RPG like that is a wonderful experience, but. Considering that Wizards of the Coast has done some not good things of recently, just in case they start doing more bad things, it's nice to have an alternative. Also, that RPG just looks completely me themed. Like, it's a tabletop RPG based off of classic turn-based RPG games or video games, and Dragon Quest and Zelda and older anime, or like 90s anime. Yeah, that sounds like definitely... That sounds right up my alley. Can I go on the ground? Can I not go in here? Darn. Come on, why is it not letting me back in there? It's my... I'm the manager of the place. Oh, it's telling me where I can go get takoyaki. That's good. Yep. I see. Someone see me. Code of Chaos says the COC and Cherry are heading out. However, good stream, bro. All right, Code of Chaos. Thank you again for rating the stream. Y'all have a good rest of y'all's night. Damn. There, got him. It is a little weird that you can't change fighting styles outside of battle. Oh boy. Gosh, that is so fun. When done right, this is so much fun to pull off. Also makes me want to, whenever I play more River City Girls 2, it makes me want to try out Peruvi's move style, because Peruvi in that game, this is her gameplay style, is the breaker style. Okay, time for takoyaki. Ah, they're piping hot. So they're advanced hot. Wait, is there a time limit on how... Is there a time limit on how I get this back to her by? I really want to go into that restaurant with the giant crab someday, though. I know I went into it for the side quest, where you help that couple, where I helped that couple through the power of crosswords, but... Dang it. Come on. Come on. You're not escaping this. Oh gosh, there's more of them. Dick. Got it. There's really only one move or set of combos you do in breaker style, but it's just so fun when you manage to pull it off correctly. And then just wipe out everyone. Or wipe out all your enemies. Nope, okay, no.
とりあえず金出せやるんか
Alright, only one more of these guys. There, got him. There's always guys hanging out right outside the... Oh, well, I better stop them. Why, there's so many evil bikers around here. Like, every other side, every other street corner, Modula keeps running into evil bikers. Come on, there. Now, just a little reminder, we still have plenty of spots open for People's Choice, so if there's ever been a video game you've wanted to see me play or you think deserves more attention, now is the time where you can make me play it. All you have to do is donate a total of $20 between now and the end of June. So you still got plenty of time, and you don't have to do a single donation of $20, you just have to be one of the next 15 people to donate at least $20 between now and the end of June. Hey, I got that snack for you. Takoyaki. Thanks.
ありがとう。
少しは落ち着いたんか
Yourself calming down now? Yeah, but now I'm
で
hungry.
もお腹すいた。
That's a good sign.
人間
People and
腹
machines
に
and
物を入れ
food
んと力
fuel.
が出ん
Give me half a shake, I'll have a plate ready. Give me half a shake, I'll have a plate ready for you. Majima, aren't you going to eat anything? Yeah.
あなたは
What happened to your eye?
どうしたの？
ん
その
Ah. Well, you said you lost vision in one of your eyes.
見えなくなったの
I
か
was
な
curious how it happened.
あ
Oh, right.
あ俺の場
In
合
my
は
case, it was an
怪我っ
injury.
ちゅうかな
Almost more of an accident.
事故
Totally
みたいなもん
destroyed.
で
That was not an
もう完全に潰れ
accident,
て
Majima.
もうだ
そんな
That's terrible.
もう一つの
Nah,
目が残って
I still got one.
別に
And
そ
hey,
れ
it
で
does
十
the
分
job.
かわいそう
Poor thing.
な
Huh?
Oh,
You daft. I'm a
Why
lot
don't
better
you
off
put
than
it-
you, ain't I? Oh, Majima, what are you doing? So
心
that's
性
caused
だ
by
から
emotional
いつか
trauma, so
治
there's
る
a
かも
chance it'll
って
cover.
リーさんが
I'll recover. That's what Lee San said.
そうなのか
That's true. So you still got hope.
Nara.
then. That's great.
望みはまだあるっちゅうことやな
That's
よかったやない
or
か
excuse me. That's great.
でも
That's
あ
great.
なたの目は
But yours is.
もう慣れ
I'm
とる
used to it now.
そんな
I'll
不
just
自し
slow
と
me
る
down
の
anyway. My only
せ
complaint
い
is that
ぜい
it ruins
男
such a
前が台
handsome
無しになった
face.
だけや
But I look like a pirate, so. So you're handsome?
目が揃っ
I
と
was
っ
with
た
a
ら
matching
な
I was with a matching pair of
お
eyes
見せで
anyway.
きんのが残
Crying
念や
shame I can't show you. That is a shame.
残念
少しは
There it is. Nice to hear that laugh on its way back.
うん
Huh?
何やお
Wait, you wear a
前時計しとるん
wristwatch?
か
Huh? Oh yeah.
見えへんのに
Ain't that a little odd for a
Get
blind girl? Why do you keep? Gosh dang it, Majima.
まあね
I suppose, but it's cute, isn't it?
かわいいでしょ
せやか
That's my whole point. How are
見
you
えへ
to
んのやろ
know?
ちゅうとるやろ
Yeesh.
まったく
Why are you talking, Majima?
分かってるよ
I know it's strange, but this one plays a little music box shut.
オルゴールの曲
It
が
sounds
鳴
so
るの
cute. It always makes me smile.
それがまた可愛くて
Wow, you're wearing. Majima's really just like, wait, you're wearing a watch? Weird. Why is a blind girl wearing a watch? Gosh dang it, Majima. Doesn't play anymore. The watch is broken.
なんやね
Are you kidding me?
でも
Some
捨
things
て
you
ら
just
れない
can't
も
throw
のっ
away,
て
you know?
あると思わない
Even if it seems pointless to other
他
people,
人か
some
ら
things
見
are
れ
just
ば
really
全
important
く
to
意
you.
味がないけど自分にとってはなんだかすごく大切っていうか目が
I lost my sight, lost all track of time. The
時
watch
間も
broke,
分
the
からな
chime
くなっ
stopped
て
playing.
時計も壊れて音も出なくなってだから分か
I
って
know,
る
I,
よ
I
そ
know.
ん
I
な
have
も
no
の
need
必要
for
ない
it
って
now. But it's a
でも
memento back when my life was
私
still
が
normal.
まだ元気だった頃の証なのそれを捨て
If
ちゃ
I
った
got rid of it, I feel like
私は
I'd never.
本当に
お前
Hey now.
でも
Still, I would love to hear it. I would love to hear it chime again.
あのオルゴールの音聞いてみたい
わかるで
I get it. Huh?
捨てられんかったらも
Hey,
っ
you
と
can't bring
え
yourself to throw it away.
持っ
Keep
た
it.
らきっと
Hang on to it long enough, and
It's
eventually it'll
good
bring you
luck.
good luck. Is that how it works? Good luck eventually.
うん
Hmm?
どないした
Ah,
やっ
what's
ぱ
wrong?
り違う
You're
よ
right.
ね
It's silly. It's because I keep calling you onto stuff like this that I still can't face
い
reality.
つまで経っても私には現実が見えてないんだ
No.
いいのあり
It's
がとう
fine. Thank you.
あなたの気持
You're
ちは
very
嬉しい
kind. I
感謝して
appreciate that.
そうやないお前が
Right,
必要
right.
や
If
と
you
思
feel
うん
like
や
you
ったら
still
必
need
要
it,
ない
and it's something you still
本
need.
当にそう思うん
I
やって
believe that, really. No, it's fine.
大丈夫
I need to get stronger.
私
I will get stronger.
強くなる
Oh yeah, time to learn martial
強
arts.
くならなきゃ
せや
Oh, and I got
ま
some
だ言う
news.
とらんかったけど
Your
な
boy at least says he's got something he's gonna
Reno
look
さん
into,
は
into on his
なんや
age.
やることがある言うとったわそれが済んだ
I'll
ら
have him come
ここに
straight
迎えに
here,
来させる
here to get you once
そ
he's
れまで
done.
もう少しの
Just
辛
sit
抱
tight until then, yeah? Okay.
どこか
Are
へ
you
行く
leaving?
の
そろそろ仕
It's
事の
about
時
time
間
I
や
got to work. About time I got to work.
佐川って
You
名
ever heard the
前に
name
聞き覚えあ
Sagawa
るか？
before? A Yakuza with the
近
Yomi
江連合の
Alliance.
極道へ。
I don't know him.
そう
Gotcha.
か。
Could be Sagawa's only doing
佐
it
川
because
も
somebody
誰かに
else
頼ま
told
れ
him
ただけか
to.
もしれんな。けど、
So, why's a girl like you
な
got
んで
your
お前み
Yakuza
たいな
after
のが
her?
極道に狙われるんや。
あなたは
So is this Sagawa
そ
person
の佐
blackmailing
川
you
っ
into
て
this?
人に脅されてるの？
似たようなも
Close
んだ
enough.
な。
I ain't innocent
けど
here.
俺は
Like
お
he
前
was
を
the
殺す
price
こと
of
で
him
褒美を
doing
も
me
らえ
a
ることになって
favor.
た。
He was gonna get me
東条
back
会
in
に
the
戻れ
Tojo
るってな。
clan.
登
Tojo
場
clan?
いや、
Nothing you need to worry
知ら
about.
ないようで。
じゃ
So then,
あ、も
what
しこ
happens
の
if you
ま
keep
ま
letting
私
me
を
live?
殺さずにいたら、
That Yakuza come
あ
and
なたはのヤクザ
kill
に
you?
殺されるの？
大丈夫や。
I'll be
リー
fine.
のおっさんが何
He
や
said he's
考
got some
え
kind
があ
of
る言う
plan.
とった。
If that works, could be the
う
both of
ま
us
くい
come
っ
out
た
of
ら
this
お前
alive.
も俺も
Somebody made it
も
sound
う
like
殺され
anyway.
に済むっちゅう話や。
本当に？
Really?
お前んとこの店長やろ。信じたれ。ほな、
Hey, the guy's your boss,
仕
right?
事が終わったらまた。
Alright, I'll be back as soon as work's over.
Yeah, no.
You good? Yeah. Maybe I'll drop by a cabaret club like Yamagata had suggested on my way to checking in the Grand. I might have seen one in the Hogani Yokocho area, maybe. Maybe? It's worth a check. Okay, time to see what's the big deal with all these places. Wait, cat! Did I just bump into that cat? I'm very sorry, Mr. Cat.
とりあえず金出せや。
He keeps getting angry and angry, and Majima just keeps kicking him. There we go. There. Sorry, Mr. Cat.
じゃ強すぎんで。
Come on, let me pass. And oh, that's where I need to go. There were really a bunch of it. Yeah, there's really a bunch of enemies around there. Okay, he's over there. So I'll wait. Who said that? Oh no, you don't. You know what? Bat time. Ah, dang it. Got it. And I should be able to... You know what? Let me get to the next save point, and then after that I'll take a little bit of a break. It's already like... Oh, it's only an hour into the stream. Wow. I'm actually doing pretty great on time. Okay, you guys want to fight? Sure. More easy money. Oh, dang it. Oh my god! There's so many different ways you can yeet a person in this. so let me save. And then I will take just a little bit of a break. So I'll be right back. So, be back in a little bit. Grizzly Bear, thank you for the raid. And Sleepless, welcome in. Also, Sleepless, Captain Lolita, Ace Scorcher, Grizzly Bear, Detective Heartache, welcome in. You've arrived just in time. Apparently, I now have to figure out what Cabaret is. Wait. After saving this person. Well, they asked for it. So I've been lurking the whole time and waiting for the cabaret instead to begin. Oh, don't worry, we're getting there. Jaguar says, ah, cabaret, the thing I kept saying I would do and then never did. Oh, that's a lot of bows to do. Jaguar says, ah, cabaret, the thing that I kept saying I would do and then never did. So like me playing The Last Remnant? Dang, I just insulted myself. Dang, I just put myself on blast there. Why is that skirt called a pristine skin? What does that mean? Detective Hark says, that's a low blow. I was a low blow to myself. Slim says, Bear successfully vanquished Ants of the Secret of Darkness in the world of chaos with the light. See, Sleepless, I like how every single word in that was capitalized. And it fits because it's Kingdom Hearts. Detective Heart says he beat Kingdom Hearts 1. Oh, I guessed. How did you like Kingdom Hearts 1? Frizzly Bear, how did you like Kingdom Hearts 1? Oh, sorry. Sorry, miss. Frizzly Bear says, I did. I was worried it would take longer than it did. I know what you... Oh, don't worry. That'll be if you play some of the other games. Also, Detective Heartache, I did make that joke about The Last Remnant, but I do still have The Last Remnant saved here on my Switch. Frizzly Bear says, I enjoyed that it didn't overstay its welcome. Tahar says, Bear simply need to be reminded to block. My name is Yoda, and I'm the manager here. Come in now, and I can pair you with our #1 girl. Ace Scorcher says, how brother? I'll answer that in a second. Sunshine, huh? Didn't know there was a spot like this tucked back in this part of town. Okay, now I can answer. So as I wrote it out like in Clue. Detective says, Bear simply need to be reminded to block. Well, I hope he fared better than me being reminded to block. It's a wonderful time, a person playing Kingdom Hearts for the first time and having to learn that they need to block. See, Frizzly Bear says, I enjoyed that it did overstay its welcome. It is like, yeah, Frizzly Bear, you might be able to confirm this since you just played it through for the first time, but like, there's something magical about Kingdom Hearts 1. It's definitely not the best game in the series. There are like a lot. You'll learn soon enough that a lot of the other games do gameplay better, except for Chain of Memories. But there's a lot of except for Chain of Memories in my opinion. But there's just something magical about that game. It has this feeling of I don't want to say nostalgia because that's not the right word for it. But like it's got this feeling of adventure that the other games don't really capture. Again, though, they do play better. It's just the summary with 100 bits. It says it means that joke about Giuseppe's suit from FF7 Bridge was more than a joke. And the summary with 100 bits, which means we are actually closer to the next donation goal for People's Choice. Let me write that down. There's a couple of games I probably will relate There's a couple of games I want to revisit on stream, and I think Kingdom Hearts 1 and a couple of my other favorite the other Kingdom Hearts games I really liked. Slim says, Barrow's reminded to block him when he first tried Ansem all forms. Oh, congrats. Congrats on beating the Zaniac. Frizzly Bear says, it was the only one I beat as a kid, though. Replaying it, I'm like, how did I do that? Because I barely remembered it, and it seemed extra convoluted. Oh, Lasumi with another 100 bits says, cheers to the kingdom tomorrow. I know, I'm excited for Tears of the Kingdom tomorrow, but I'm gonna have to wait because before I get Tears of the Kingdom, my first priority is buying all these games for a People's Choice. Let me check here something. Okay, that should be 2. Hold on. So, let me go back to what Ace Scorcher was saying. Ace Scorcher, you asked how I was doing. I'm doing okay. So, it's graduation weekend at the college that I work at. So, what that means is, well, it's graduation weekend at the college that I work at, and the basketball stadium where all the graduations happen is right next door to where I work. So I was supposed to be at work at 8 p.m. At 8 a.m. today, not 8 p.m. I was supposed to be at work at 8 a.m. today, and I left my house like about 7:45 a.m. I didn't get there until 8:30. The traffic was horrible all day. It took me nearly an hour to get home from work. Lucinda says, I'm going to have to wait till I get home from work tomorrow. I got a physical copy from Amazon coming. Oh, sweet. I'm actually going to do, so because I have no idea how long it'll take me to get to Tears of the Kingdom, I'm going to do what I did for Breath of the Wild and just completely ignore any information about the game, and so I can go in blind when I eventually get to play it. So he says, oh, I went digital on it. Also, Ace Scorcher asked how you asked how I'm doing. I'm doing great though, because we are still in People's Choice. That's right, I'm using this as a way to show People's Choice. So, right now, I'm keeping track of every single bit and dollar donated by everyone from now until the end of June. And once the total amount of money you've donated to the channel equals at least $20, you can suggest a game for me to play. If you donate at least $20, I'll play the game you suggested for one stream. If you donate $50, I'll try it for 2 streams. And after trying the games, I'm going to decide whether I want to continue playing it. Now, it's got to be on NES, SNES, Genesis, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, Switch, PS1, PS3, PS4, Xbox, Xbox 360, or Xbox One. And then if it's a game I'm already currently working on plans to play, I'll let you select a different game, because I'm already planning on playing it. And then no games I refuse to play, like nothing by Quantic Dream, nothing by Activision Blizzard, nothing by Ubisoft, unless the game has been delisted, because then I can buy the game and none of the money I can buy the game and none of the money I spend on the game will go towards those companies. But other than those rules, basically any game is allowed, even games I previously played. Like if there's a game from a previous People's Choice that you think I should give another chance, or if there's a game that I've already beaten on stream but you want to see me play it again, yeah, basically any game is allowed. You could make me play Kingdom Hearts again, as an example. Probably not Chain of Memories though. That's kind of one of those games that I don't want to play. And then we've already got 5 suggestions in, or 5 games submitted. Those being Transformers War for Cybertron, Shin Megami Tensei 5, Final Fantasy 6, Neo: The World Ends With You, and Dredge. And then, even if you aren't able to donate, or which means there are actually 15 more spots left. So the next 15 people to donate at least $20, that I will play the games of their choice. But even if you aren't able to suggest a game, your donations will go towards these donation goals. So we already reached the first donation goal, which is me playing Kirby 64. Where it was me playing adding a Nintendo 64 game, and y'all voted on Kirby 64. We're on our way towards the $200 donation goal, which is where I'll do a model kit building stream. At $300, I'll add an Xbox game, which y'all get to decide whether that is Time Splitters Future Perfect, Breakdown, or Psychonauts. $400, and there'll be and I'll do a stream where I rank all the Godzilla movies. I will watch all the Godzilla movies either in my spare time, or maybe I'll do a bonus stream. Maybe I'll do some streams where I watch them on stream, because there's a lot of them there are a lot of them there are quite a few of the Godzilla movies are free to watch on YouTube, including a lot of the sillier ones, which is definitely the ones we'll be watching. At $500, I'll add a PS1 game, and y'all get to decide whether that's Dino Crisis, Mega Man Legends, or Rayman 2. At $600, I'll do a visual novel Slumber Party, whereas it'll be an extra long stream, and you just suggest visual novels. You don't have to donate any extra money to suggest a visual novel. You just tell me, hey, bro, look at this visual novel, and I'll try to get as many of them as I can and play a bunch of them on stream. And then at $700, all the games that didn't win Nintendo 64, Xbox, or PS1 votes, those games will face off against each other for one last vote. At $800, I'll do People's Choice Brawl Night Long, which will be a 12-hour Brawl Night Long stream, but you'll get to vote what game I play. At $900, I'll do Grand Theft Brawlto, which is I'll play a Grand Theft Auto game for the first time, and there'll be challenges in place to mess with me. And if we manage to reach $1,000, I'll do Brawlblivion, which is I'll play Elder Scrolls Oblivion, Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. Unlike Grand Theft Brawlto, which is like a single special stream, Brawlblivion is a full playthrough of Oblivion. And there'll be a bunch of challenges in there to make it difficult for me. And in addition to that, in Brawlblivion, every time I die during that playthrough, I have to donate $1 of my money to a charity. So at the end of this playthrough, I'll count up all the number of times I've died, and then I'll donate that number to a charity. So if you have any games you want to make me play, now is the time. Slipla says now is the best time to donate for that. Lusumi says any news on the sweet potato? Slipla says should be next week or shipping today/tomorrow. The sweet potato has shipped to me, but they said I just got to notice that it's going to be a bit delayed, so it will take some time to reach me. It should hopefully reach me next week, and then I can start setting it up next weekend. Or not next weekend. No, I'm not going to wait that long. I'm going to start setting it up as soon as I get it. Sume says, avoid the unicorn, you should be fine. Duly noted. So Hark says, Detective is going to lurk and slug around. Alright, Detective. Well, thank you for being part of the raid, and thank you for sticking around. And I'm sorry for the comment about the last remnant. I swear I will get back to it someday. At this point, I'll probably have to do a full playthrough, like a full restart to the playthrough of it, but I definitely want to get back to playing it. Now then, time to figure out what Cabaret is. Sunshine, huh? Didn't know there was a spot like this tucked back in this part of town. You guys at Cabaret? No, sir. We're a Cabaret club. So you are a Cabaret. Cabaret club. Well, that's just perfect. I've been in one of those. Then this is the perfect opportunity. Cabaret clubs are an excellent type, sir. Guy like Yamagata wouldn't recommend it without good reason. Gotta be something to it. Guess it's worth a look. Alright, lead the way. I expect you to make good on that promise about your number one gal. Of course, sir. Right this way. Ooh, fancy. Ooh, empty. This looks like the disco place. Man, I've been to livelier graveyards than this. Not a soul in here besides me. That doesn't seem like a bad thing. You get the club all to yourself. That sounds good to me. Here we are, sir. Thank you for waiting. Ah. Our very own number one girl, Yuki-chan.
どうも
Hello, I'm
ユキ
Yuki.
です
Hello, Yuki. It's nice to meet
よ
you.
ろしくお願いします
Yeah, you too. But this club's top girl, she's pretty low key. Hey, rude. Let's start with a toast then, I guess. Right. Cheers.
乾杯
Dots. 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 This lady's seriously the best they got here.
あ
Sorry. I don't know
すみま
really.
せん
I'm sorry.
私こんなんで
My gosh, it's like me in a social. It's like me in a social gathering.
ど
What? No, that's you're fine. You're just.
ほんまにあんたナン
You're
バ
really
ー
the
ワン
number one gal here.
え
Yes.
え
Technically.
一応
See,
た
there's
だ
only 3 of us
この
working
店
here,
に在
including
籍して
me.
る女の子
Ooh.
私を含めて3
You
人
just
しか
got
いないんです
swindled, man.
さ
What? 3 girls? Get out
ち
a
ょっ
little
と少
low.
なすぎやろ
Explains why this place is a
どう
ghost
り
town,
で寂れ
though.
てるわけやな
はい
Yeah. We were doing okay until a while ago, but since the 5 stars came around, every day's been like this. Wait, is there another group of 5 villains owning the businesses? But for cabaret clubs?
5スタ
5
ー
stars? What's 5 stars? What's that?
蒼天堀
The 5 stars of Sotenbori. There are 5 cabaret clubs in town that have muscled out all the rest. The 5 stars are what people call the owners of these clubs. My gosh, there is! There used to be a ton of cabaret clubs at Sotenbori, but ever since those 5 stars set up shop here, I heard the clubs have had to shut down. Shut down.
閉店って
Shut down.
どうしてよそんなに人気なんかその5スター
Are
っ
the
ていう
5 stars
やつの店
clubs much better than the rest?
もちろん
Well, their clubs are really popular. No one would argue that. But that's not the only reason the
閉
competition's all
店に追い
folded.
やられた理由はそれだけじゃなくて
それだけじゃない
What else is there?
簡単に言う
Well, to
と
put it bluntly,
嫌がら
harassment, I guess you'd say.
ですかね
Oh.
嫌がらせ
Harassment.
もう
I
嫌
had
が
all
ら
the
せするの
harassment.
もいい加減にしてく
I
だ
got
さ
all
い
the
よ
harassment from you I can take.
毎日
Oh, I thought he was talking to us.
朝から
Break, calling
晩
us
まで
dated
いたず
out,
ら電
causing
話
us
し
to
た
see
り
during business hours to chase out our guests.
営業中に騒いで
I
邪
won't
魔をした
stand for it anymore.
もううんざりですよ健全な勝負で負けるな
If
ら
you
納
beat
得
me
し
in
ま
all
す
this
けど
competition, I can accept defeat gracefully, but this is just
卑怯ですよ
dirty. Oh, shoot, he said it. Mind your manners now. This was your proof that I'm behind any of this alleged
その嫌がら
harassment.
せをやっているのが
Alright,
我
you
々
have
だとい
done.
う証拠
I mean, just the way you
どこ
look.
にあるんですないでしょ
なんやあいつ
So it was the ton of fun.
さっき言っ
That's
た
what Sotenbori's 5 stars have to tell you about. Wow, convenient.
お
That guy, wait, that guy?
あいつは
Yes, believe it or
蒼天
not,
堀5スターの
he's
一
one
人
of the stars.
クラ
His
ブ
name's
マーズ
Kino
店
over
長
at
の
Club
ヒノ
Mars.
という男ですクラブマーズ
Mars
は
basically has a monopoly on
こ
the
の辺り
customers
の
of
お
this
客さ
part
ん
of
をほぼ
town.
独占して
We're
い
some
る
of
お
his last
店で
local competition, so
近
he's
所にあ
bleeding
る
on
うち
us
の店
hard.
に圧力をかけ続けているんです
ほう
証拠なんか
I
な
may
いけ
not
ど
have proof,
あんな
but
ひど
you
い
guys
こ
are
と
the
や
only
る
ones
の
who
は
would stoop
あんたた
this
ちに
low.
決まってる
You're
だろ
literally the only other club in
立
town.
ち退けば
If we close shop, the only cabaret club left standing, so the more we want you 5 stars running. That's the plan, right? Getting a full monopoly? I'm surprised you pieced that much together. Good, that makes it simple. Close this rush button and clear out.
さっさと立ち退いてくださいよ
Except now, I'll pay you a reasonable amount for your troubles. But if you continue to defy us, the terms of the little reward are going to be quite different.
ただこれ以上立てつくようなら
Triceratops, welcome back.
ですがね
Honestly, I'm offering to pay money for a trash pile like this. I don't think you'd be thanking me.
悪い話じゃないでしょ
Does he look like rosy
断
cheeks?
る
Get out. How many hardworking men and women have to fight for you vultures put out of this line of work
あ
now?
んたらみたいな卑怯
This
で
is a
汚い
gang
連
of
中に
low-down dirty bullies, and I will let you take over Sotenbori. Let the cabaret club
さ
wars
すがは
begin.
かつて人気店だった
I suppose that's the mark of a man running the once popular Sunshine. You're a tougher nut to crack than the other club owners were. Very well. I challenge. It's time to duel.
次会う
I'll leave it at that for today, but I expect an answer on my next visit. He just gave you an answer. No.
何度来
You've
ても
got
同
my
じだ
answer and it's not changing. Don't bother coming back. So stubborn. Let's not be rude.
まあそう言わず
I'll drop it again soon.
またご挨拶
Naylor.
させてくださいよ
Oh, that's right. I meant to ask after your daughter. Living in Tokyo these days, isn't she? I must say, I was surprised at just how adorable she is. Oh, dude, you. Oh, okay, that's it. If you're suggesting what you're about to suggest, you fucking die. No.
それにしても
Being a
心
parent,
配
there'll
です
be
よ
no
ね
end to the worry. Such a darling little girl. The thought of someone hurting must keep you up at night.
もし
Okay, Majima, pull out that knife.
誰かに
Alright,
襲われたり
some guy, it's time for someone to get stabbed.
お前娘に何かす
What do
る
you
気か
plan to do to her?
さ
Me?
あ私は別
Not a
に
thing. But that doesn't mean that the sort of brute who would hurt a child
そう
isn't
いう
out
こ
there.
とをする
These
輩
are
がい
frightening
ない
times
と
we
も
live
限ら
in.
ないですよねこのご時世ですからくれぐれも
Do be careful. I'll be seeing you soon.
ではまたお伺いしますよ
So it's stabbing time. Yep, it's guess it's stabbing. Alright, stabbing time. Damn it, what am I supposed to do? If only there was someone who worked outside the law who could maybe help me fight these other people who are working outside the law.
どうすればいい
Hey, did you just say you needed a pirate? No, I needed someone who work. No, I mean like someone who could work outside the law. Looks like you got it pretty
お
rough.
客さん
Oh, sir,
すみません
I'm so sorry you had to see such a shameful display. The sewer says it's stabbing time.
気にするな
Don't sweat it.
それにしても
Hey, what's that
何のや
guy's
つ
problem? Sultan
蒼
Boys
天
5
堀
stars,
5
was
ス
it?
ター
Why are they
だった
gunning for your club so hard?
なんであんたの店を
Why are they gunning for
そ
your
こまで
club
狙
so
ってるんや
hard?
蒼天堀5スタ
Sultan
ー
Boys 5 stars are colluding to form a monopoly on the city's cabaret club by forcing every club with their own out of
自
business.
分たちの
They're
店
also.
だけで独占しようとしているんで
However,
す
we'll stop them. However, I have a plan to
キャ
stop
バク
them.
ラという勢い
Now
のあ
what's
る
that
新
about?
しいビジネス
Simple.
の波
We'll
に
make
乗るべく
sure they get sued by the creators of Sailor Moon. Okay, I like this plan.
しかし彼ら
The
5ス
stars
ターは
came in with
手
their
段を合わせ
unhanded tactics, spying other clubs' girls, harassing their staff, hiring thugs to use violence,
暴力によ
and
る圧
crushed the
力などで
competition.
次々と他の店を飲み込んでいきました
Well, this sounds like my least favorite board game.
蒼天堀に残っ
And
て
now
い
the
る
only cabaret clubs left in Sotomori are the five that control
う
us.
ちだけになってしまったんです
なるほどな
Gotcha. Makes sense why they'd
そ
be
うなり
chopping
ゃ
at the
確
bit
か
to
に
swallow
あん
you
た
up
の
and make
店
that
を乗っ取
monopoly
って
complete then.
完全独占したくもなるわなしかしなんであいつらはそんなことをしてまで
But I don't get why they're that desperate to get control of
詳しいこ
Sotomori.
とは分かりませんが
I can't claim to know all their plans, but from the rumors I've heard, they're planning to use their cabaret club monopoly as a cudgel to
キャ
crush
バ
the
レーを
full
潰す力を
cabarets.
手に入れたいらしいです
キャバレーを
Crush the
潰す
cabarets. Now, so what's the difference between a cabaret
な
and
ん
a
だかんだ
cabaret
で
club?
夜の街で未
Yeah,
だ
see,
に大
with,
きな
even with
力
the
と
rise
金を
of
持
the
っている
cabaret
のは
clubs, the big box
グランド
cabarets
な
like
ど
the
をはじめ
Grand
と
still
する
control a
大
great
型
deal of money
キャ
and
バレー
power
で
in the
す
nightlife industry
彼
here.
らはそのキャバレーを
The
打ち
residents
破
take
り
those cabarets down and claim that cash,
そこに
influence, and
渦巻く
personnel
金
network
や
for
利権
themselves.
人脈などをごっそり手に入れたいだから
And apparently securing an airtight monopoly of the newly minted cabaret club industry is essential to them getting
キ
the
ャバレー
leverage
に
to
対
tackle
抗す
the
る力を
cabarets.
手に入れたいんだと思います
なるほど
Ah,
な
it makes sense. If they can get the cabaret clubs and the cabarets, they could have control of the whole city onto themselves.
実質的に街全体を
Wow,
支
the
配し
world of hostess clubs is much more is very cutthroat.
でも
Exactly.
そんな
But
野
isn't
望の
it
た
fair
め
that
に
clubs
我
like
々が
ours
一
have
人
to
に
suffer
なるなん
such
て
treatment for
納
their
得がいきま
ambitions?
せん
I'd sooner swallow a glass than give it to
こ
them.
とだけはしたくない
Oh, do you want to say about that? You get out of here!
度重なる嫌がら
For
せ
as
と
much as I
圧
hate to
力で
admit, their constant pressure and harassment taking a steep toll on our business.
お店
Just have a look around. Pathetic,
ひ
isn't
どい
it?
ものでしょう
Ah, come on, it's not
お世
that
辞にも
bad.
いい状態とは言えんな
I'd be lying. Well, I would be lying if I said it was anything but grim. Again, dude, you got the whole place to yourself.
この地
If
域
you
の
could
キャバ
believe
ク
it,
ラ
we
で
were
は
leading the
一
pack
味
a
を
short
争う
time
人気店だ
ago.
ったんです
First, maybe second most popular club in the area.
あいつ
Then
ら
they
に
started
店内
causing
で
trouble
の
here in
迷
the
惑行
club.
為の連続
After a
で
string of incidents, we lost our clientele and most of our girls were poached.
女の子もほとんど引き抜かれてしまいましたこのままでは
At this rate, the club can't stay open what long, no matter what I
うちの
do.
店は
If
潰れま
only. Perhaps accepting their offer really is the only sensible course. It boils my blood to think of letting those bullies have their way, but maybe that's reality.
すごく悔しいんですが
How much care what happens to this town, but the thought of dicks like that doing whatever they want pisses me off. Plus, if I let them go now, they'll be trouble for the Grand's bottom line down the road. Which means trouble for me if I'm still around. I'm curious about the Cabarated Club business too. Maybe I'll try to learn a bit more by helping out around here a bit.
しゃあないな。
Alright, you twisted my arm,
俺が手伝ったる
boss.
わ。
I'll help you out.
え
Sorry?
実は
Yeah, that Cabarated 5
5
subs are going after the Grand.
キャバレーグ
I
ランドの支
run
配
the
人。
place. What? No, what? Manager of the Grand? That's... You're the one everybody says is a pirate. That's you?
あなただったんですか
I know, convenient, right? I know about
俺として
pirates,
も
but yeah.
その5
It's
ス
in
タ
my
ー
own
という
interest
や
not
つ
to
ら
let those guys build up
こ
any
れ
more
以上
steam
力をつけ
here.
られても
Not
困
to
る
mention
し
they sound like a pack of
何よりも
flaming
まず
assholes.
そいつらのやり方が気に食わん俺と一緒にこの
That
店を
sounds
立て
like
直
the
して
name of a terrible
あいつらを
candy.
逆にぶっ潰
So
し
how
たら
about you and me whip this place back into shape?
いいん
You
です
would
か
really do that?
グランドの
Can't
支
believe
配
the
人さ
manager
ん
of
が
the Grand would
こん
waste
な
his
優
time
れ
on
た
an
店
empty
に
little
協
club
力
like
してくだ
ours.
さるなんて
I mean, apparently he's so good at running the Grand, he doesn't even have to be there to run it.
俺もキャバクラ
Oh,
中
we all
業
gotta
形
help each
態
other in
に興
tough
味もある
times,
から
right?
ね
Besides, I'm interested in
Yo,
learning more about the
勉強させてもら
Cabarated
うで。
Club business model. This will be a good experience for me.
ありがとうございますお客さん
Thank you so much, sir.
おっと
Oops,
自己
guess we
紹介
still
がま
ain't
だ
been
やったな
introduced.
マジ
It's
マイ
Majima.
一応
Let's stir up
頑
some
張ろうぜ
shit.
真島さんですね
Sage, welcome in.
どうぞ
Resubscribe for
よ
19
ろしくお願い
months.
します
How
Jump
you
to the
doing
sky
today?
turns to a rider kick.
Oh, there's a lot of people subbing to the channel,
Ah.
or resubbing tonight. This is the back office. Now I don't really know much of what goes on in these cabaret clubs, and I'm not really sure I understand or even accept or even like it. However, I'll take any chance to take down a couple of rich assholes, and if that means getting into the cabaret club business to do so, I will. Also, Sage, I'm sorry, but you did miss I actually did have the whole Dancing to Friday Night thing with the whole disco battle I got into a couple streams ago. There's the back office. Try search says internet stop dipping. For some reason I keep getting booted and go to a different stream. Oh my gosh, Twitch doesn't like, I know what it is. Twitch doesn't like what I'm doing here, so they're trying to kick you out and make you watch someone they approve of. Also, just want to say, if you're just going to the stream and didn't know, we are now in People's Choice season. So, if you have any game that you've ever wanted to see me play, or you think more people should know about, the next 15 people to donate a total of $20 to the channel, either in bits or direct donations, can make me play a game of their choice. There's a couple of rules to it, which I'll fill you in if you have any questions about it. But already 5 people have submitted 5 games. And it doesn't have to be a single donation of $20. I'm basically keeping track of every single bit and donation you do, and the next 15 people to reach a total of $20 can suggest a game. Even like, for example, if you wanted to donate $1 across 20 streams, that would work. Sleepless says PC games, but Sage says, doing okay. Sadly, looks like my audio thing won't be ready for tomorrow. We'll have to further push back that bit of storyline. Ah, dang. Sorry to hear that. If there is any way I can help out with that, let me know. Might be a tad sun-singed, too. Ah. Well, at least you definitely have a nice... Well, at least you are working on a nice tan. Ah, this is the back office. Yes. It mostly serves as a staging area for the staff. I organize things back here, manage the girls, that sort of thing. And also, if you're coming into the stream and wondering how much I like this, I fucking love this. This has been so much fun. I'm not even halfway through the game, and this has been amazing. The only thing that's keeping me from jumping into like more Yakuza games after this is that I have a couple of other important things to play, like Trails from Zero, which I'll mention that in a second, but all the games for People's Choice, all the remaining games for Covert Oops. Which, about Trails from Zero, to let y'all know, originally the plan was after I beat Yakuza 0, I would return to the games for Covert Oops and do Return to Trails from Zero. But what I'm actually going to do is I'm changing things up a little. After I beat this game, I'm going to play more of the games for Covert Oops, and then play more of the games for Covert Oops and and start the games for People's Choice. And I'm definitely going to return to Trails from Zero, but so I'm going to definitely return Trails from Zero, but what my plan is that, oh shit, Triceratops with 1100 bits! Wow, Triceratops is over halfway to suggesting a game! Alright, thank you, Triceratops. Yeah, you're already...
A jump to the sky turns to a rider kick.
Thank you, Lusube. So let me see how close we are to the next donation goal. We are at $153.10 total donations. So we are less than $50 away from the second donation goal of a model kit building stream. Sage says, I mean, if you could somehow if you could somehow sound convincing like a woman, lol, nah, I'm waiting until, lol, nah, I'm okay, I'm waiting until the time's right. Ah, gotcha. Alright, I gotta think of which game might fit into the PC. If you need the rules, I can go ahead and, or like what rules work for games, I can go ahead and give those to you.
Jump to the sky turns to a rider
and Triceratops, give to the sub to Jackie Questionable. Now, just to let y'all know, the subs don't count for People's Choice, and I'm sorry about that, but that's just because that's really just because of the amount of money I get from subs counts towards, like, it constantly changes. But thank you for the subs. I really appreciate it and really thankful for it. Jacob, no, sorry. I can't believe I just said Jake. I was about to say Jacob. I don't know why. Sleepless. It's People's Choice for the rules. Sage says, if you got them pinned to the Discord, I'll check those out a bit later. Oh yeah, I do have them pinned to the Discord, but I can go ahead and show you now if you want. We got time. So the first 20 people to donate a total of $20 or more between April 30 and June 29th can suggest a game for me to play. If you donate $20, I'll try it for... Oh, shoot, hold on. Okay, sorry, the next 14 people. Triceratops got the next spot. Thank you, Triceratops. Triceratops says, okay, then, lol. So, yeah, I'm sorry about the subs not counting. That's just because of how when they donate... That's just because when you sub or gift subs, the amount of money you donate constantly changes. It changes up per sub. And it changes up in a small amounts, but it is noticeable. Triceratops says, that's fine, makes sense. So now I need the rules for what can and can't be submitted. Oh, right, yeah, let me just pull those up. So, and I'll inform, so Triceratops, you can suggest a game now. And to let y'all know about the rules, if you donate a total of $20, I have to try your game out for a stream. If you donate $50, I try it out for 2 streams. Now it has to be on NES, SNES, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, Switch, Genesis, PS1, PS3, PS4, Xbox, Xbox 360, or Xbox One. And it can't be a game I'm currently working on plans to play. So you'll like Trails from Zero or the games from Covert Oops, games like that. And also, if you want to ask me beforehand, like, hey, is this game okay? Go ahead. You don't have to keep the game a secret. You can ask me ahead of time, like, hey, is this game fine to play? Is this game okay? And then also, it says no games I refuse to play. That basically means like no games from Ubisoft, no games from Activision Blizzard, and no games from Quantic Dream, unless the game has been delisted. So one of the games that was suggested, Transformers War for Cybertron, that was suggested by Lusume, and that can be that game is allowed because it was delisted by Activision Blizzard. So if I buy a copy, in order to get a copy, I have to go to like eBay or a secondhand seller, which means all the money is going towards that person who's selling me the game. None of it's going to Activision Blizzard. And then any game other than that, almost any game is allowed, even games I previously played. If it's a game I previously said no to for people, or I didn't like for People's Choice, that's fine. If you want to make me play a game I've already played on the channel, that's fine. Triceratops says, how do you feel about racing games? I'm not good at them, but I'm willing to give it a try. I've thought of doing some streams of Mario Kart 8 where I allow people to face me, where I open up as like a community night and people can have me and or excuse me, no, I don't call us a community, I call us a gaggle. Where I open it up as gaggle night. And then everyone can play, we can all play Mario Kart multiplayer together. Not just the things like, oh, I'd like to have y'all play because I'd like to play games with y'all, which that is part of the reason. But also I feel it would be a great morale booster than you. It would be a great morale booster to you. Because I'm not good at Mario Kart. Sage says, I most likely suggest a retro game anyway because I'm not as well versed in a lot of newer stuff. That's fine. That is why those older consoles are on there. Triceratops says, when do I have to submit the game by? You have until June 29th to submit a game. Sage says, Card 8 Community Night? I might do it. I'd have to get back my copy of Mario Kart 8. Because I had to sell that game when I was without a good... I had to sell that game during like 2021 when I didn't have a job and was basically... Yeah, I didn't have any money, so I had to sell that game to get food. Triceratops says, oh, okay, got some time. Yeah, you got some time. And if you wanted to ask me questions about it, feel free to. You basically, once you donate that $20 or $50, yeah, once you donate that at least $20, you are guaranteed a spot, and you are guaranteed to to suggest a game for people's choice, unless you're not able to come up with one by like June 29th, because that's when I have all the games there. That's when I want to have all the games by. Also, so I was just saying this, but I was about to mention about the whole thing. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, I'm having trouble talking. So I took some time to decide mine try. Had too many options and not a clear set on my mind to suggest. Default to the one I enjoy, and I think Brawl would too. But what I was about to say is about Trails from Zero. So the original plan was that I would play games from Covert Oops and Trails from Zero after I beat this game. But that changed a little bit. I'm definitely going to be returning to Trails from Zero, don't you worry. But basically every anniversary stream that I've done has always involved me playing a game that either became like a mainstay of my channel or was already a mainstay of my channel. Like my first anniversary stream, I played Super Robot Wars T, and that's probably the thing series most affiliated with my channel now. Second anniversary stream, I played Disgaea 6, and that's become a pretty big game series for me in this channel, for me to play on this channel too. Third anniversary stream, I did Super Robot Wars 30, because, Super Robot Wars, kind of the mainstay of this channel. So, what I'm going to do for the fourth anniversary stream is I'm actually going to lean in, I'm going to do something a bit like that, and I'm going to go ahead and make the Trails series one of the mainstay series on this channel. Because just from what I played from Trails from Zero, I had a lot of fun. It's not that well known compared to a lot of other RPGs. I have to fan dub it because there's no English voice acting, which is kind of been one of the things I enjoy most when streaming games, is like fan dubbing it. Since I don't know if I just to fully pull back the curtain, I don't know if I want to become a professional voice actor, at least for right now, and because of how difficult things is going for voice actors right now. But I figure, like, if I can even if I don't end up going professional, I can at least use what talent at voice acting I have to fan dub these games, and maybe help people find some enjoyment in seeing me play them. So, Also, the Trails games, they already seem to be right up my alley as far as games. RPGs, lesser known, I have to voice act them. Good combat system, really interesting world and story, has mechs. So, what's going to happen is the 4th anniversary stream, I'm going to return to Trails from Zero. And the reason I'm doing it like that is I kind of have some plans into place to not rebrand this channel, but like do a big update to this channel. Do a big update to the channel by the 4th anniversary stream. I have someone working on new art, and maybe some other things that you'll see that should hopefully be done. My new computer should be ready. I'm planning to have that new computer and it be ready for me to stream off of it by June 29th. Hopefully it'll be a bit earlier, but by. And basically I needed to get a new job. One of the reasons I really wanted to get a new job, besides the obvious reasons, was so that I could do some much needed updates to things. I like how things were working well here, how the channel looked for some time, but this art that y'all see back here, I've been using this art since I became a streamer. This art has been here for almost 4 years now, and I haven't gotten the chance to update it because I didn't have the money to afford paying someone to. Maybe depending on how Saphir Xavier is feeling, might be able to get some new emotes by that time, but I don't want to put any pressure on her, so we'll just have to wait and see. But that's the reason for the 4th anniversary stream being like that. Gonna add a new game gonna add a new series to the list of series that I am heavily affiliated with, and finally do some big updates to all of this. So what that means is after Yakuza 0, I'll be doing quite a few of the remaining games from Covert Oops, and then I'll start playing the games from People's Choice, and some of the remaining games from Covert Oops, and probably Street Fighter 6 if I have any spare time, because I really want to play Street Fighter 6. Anyway, thank y'all for all the donations and for hearing me out while I talk about all that. I just wanted to let y'all know what's going on, or what the plans are. Time to get Cabarated. Yes, it mostly serves as a staging area for the staff. I organize things back here and manage the girls, that sort of thing. Speaking of, what would you say to take over as manager, Majima-san? Would you mind? Oh, hey, Frizzly Bear, welcome back. I think I'm not sure if you heard that entire thing I went to about People's Choice and the rules for People's Choice, and what the anniversary stream plans are. I could repeat it if you want. First, it's just time to hit the club. Majima-san, would you mind? Hey, what? Manager, just like that.
Hey.
Yes, sir. You certainly have the experience. I fear Sunshine can't reach its full potential under my direction. Sleepless is PC games. Thank you. I give you full authority. Of course, I'd still be here supporting you in any way I can as floor staff. You do it, sir? All right. If you're not serious about this, I'll do my part here, too. Leave it to me. Thank you so much. I'm at your disposal, Manager Majima. Manajima. Yeah, it's a little weird hearing that from you. Now, if it's alright with you, I'd like to jump straight into an explanation of how a cabaret club is run. That said, there's a lot to cover, and I know you're a busy man. Let me know it's a good time for you, sir. You can now use Sunshine's back office as your hideout, which also serves as a key location for your business. As the story advances, you'll unlock the ability to switch protagonists using the hideout for telephone, as well as change clothes in any outfits you learn. Alright. Well, let me save here. So, thanks to, let me check. Thanks to Triceratops donation and Lasume's donation, we are now at we're at a total of $163.10 for People's Choice. So, we're less than $40 away from the next donation goal, which is going to be a model kit building stream. I kind of already know which model kits I'm going to do, if I can get them. Oh, hey, Jackie, welcome in. Man, everybody is here to see the cabaret. Module-san, I think it'd be a good time to run through the basics of cabaret club management. Do you have a moment? Sure. Yeah, lay it on me. Right, then let's get to it. As cabaret clubs are, you need to operate your club, earn money, and grow your clientele, and ultimately crush your competition. Your final goal, to establish Sunrise as the undisputed top club in Sotenbori. You can open up the club as well as manage the girls who will form your active lineup by talking to Yoda inside Sunshine. As Sunshine's popularity increases and the clash with your rival club heats up, the drama will unfold. Drive those rivals out of business. And you unlock new combat techniques. What? Majima can learn to become even stronger, so bring the fight to them as aggressively as you can. Am I going to get a cabaret club fighting style? I'm very curious to see what that is. If anybody can pull it off, it's Majima. By driving Sunshine's popularity up, you can transform it into a source of tremendous profit, and anything you own at the club is yours to spend however you wish. Grow the club, smash the competition, and become the true king of the cabarets, and get filthy rich in the process. I'm not sure if I'll be able to become filthy rich. I might be able to become, but I'm not sure about becoming filthy rich. I might be able to become at least lightly dusted rich. Jackie says, just showing up to say thank you to Triceratops for the gift sub. Oh, well, thank you for coming by. I'd say that about covers the basics anyway. Need me to run back through that again? No, I got it. Thanks. Sure thing. In that case, the next step is, let's have you actually open the place up and do a round of prep. This is the sort of thing where the quickest way to learn is actually just do it. Let's give it a try. I'll chime in with the advice as we go. Alright, let's do this thing. There are 3 options in the top menu. Prepare to open. Select staff for the shift, change their appearance, etc. Open for business. Open the club for business. And start raking in the dough. Rival battles. Take the fight to the rival club. Hostess statistic. What? What? Each hostess is a different set of statistics. HP, talk, party, love, and skill. Alright. Which of you's got the best skill? And then looks. There's sexy, beauty, cute, and funny. I'm not sure funny would be part of... Wait, why is funny part of looks? Majima walking up to his, 2 hostess girls alright. It's time for you to get properly skilled at being a hostess. So are you gonna, Manager Majima, sir? Yes, Yuki, what is it? Do you know how to properly run a cabaret club? Of course. I run the Grand, don't you remember? Oh, yes. Well, what do you need us to learn? You're going to learn the proper skills to become a hostess. Here, take this knife. Excuse me? What, have you seen the lowlifes running around here? You're going to need to learn to defend yourself. I mean, we're not like some dominatrix learning self-confidence or anything. I don't really think we need... It's not like we're dominatrix is learning self-confidence or anything. I don't really think we need to learn how to fight. Yeah? Listen, if we're going to take the fight to these 5 stars, we're going to do it in a way they never expected. It's time for guerrilla tactics. And what does that entail? You'll find out after you've been trained to use the shotgun. Well, my old boss never let you use a shotgun. That's the Majima style. Trippy App says, dude, no bull. I maxed out this minigame. I just really enjoyed it. Oh, Trippy, welcome in. It's because, yeah, it gets deep. The side quests are some of the best parts of the game. Already, I love the side quests. I feel like I could do an entire for like each mini game in this game. I could do a stream just solely playing them. Ability. Various stats showing the hostess' ability to entertain customers. For this person, I'm mad I didn't play more of this mini game before finishing the game. Looks. Physical appearance goes a long way in this line of work. The better the values, the easier it is for a hostess to ensure her guests have a good time and spend lots of cash at the club. Ability stats rise as she levels up. Like in any job, she gets experience by working shifts and undertaking training sessions. Special training. Only platinum hostesses can undergo special training. Gosh, now I'm just imagining, all right, you've earned the rank of platinum. It's time for you to receive special training. What does that entail for being a hostess? All right. Well, don't worry. Don't you worry. And he reaches behind a curtain, takes the curtain that's behind him and throws it back, and it reveals a bunch of weightlifting equipment. It's time for you to reach a higher level of power. As a hostess, of course. Are guys really into muscular women? The smart ones are. Sage says, now confirmed by having seen 2 friends go through this series. Or was it 3? During special training sessions, Majima's will sit down with the girl for a practice conversation or take her out on a mock date at a karaoke bar, for example. If training goes well, the hostess will earn a lot of experience points. Looks good on her resume, too. That's slightly worrying there. You can only train one girl one time before opening for business on a given night, but a well-trained staff will give your club an edge over your rivals. Hone their skills to crush the competition flat. What the fuck is this? The Fire Emblem 3 Houses classes system? You can only teach someone before going out. You have to train everyone in certain skills, and you specifically choose which skills you train them in before going out into battle. Or in this case, opening up for business. Is this the fucking Fire Emblem 3 Houses classroom thing? Before? Am I really? This is sounding very suspiciously similar to that. Makeovers. Ooh, sweet! You can freely change the looks of your platinum stats by choosing different outfits or applying new makeup. New hairstyles, dresses, and other items need to be purchased the first time. Afterwards, changing between them is free of charge, but only with the girl for whom you bought the item. Change the hostess' looks by modifying her appearance to help her appeal to your customers' various tastes. Choosing a hostess for a shift. Use the duty roster to assign hostesses to work the next shift. Pay close attention to each hostess's condition as it will affect their performance. If a hostess is tired, the smart move is often to give her some kind of time off work to rest and recover. The Yakuza series promotes proper treatment of employees and making sure that you give them proper time to rest and recover, and no crunch time. No wonder Majima ran such a good club. Hostesses with more skills or higher levels cause greater rages, which can affect your overall profits of operating the club. That one sentence there is ironically funny because it means that Majima, the guy I've been calling a pirate, not just because he has an eye patch, but because he goes around the streets beating up people and is currently working on illegal arms dealing. Is currently working with an illegal arms dealer to smuggle weapons into the country. Has better managerial practices than a lot of major companies. Lasuma says, technically this game before that, so it did first in Logic Circle. Oh, Lasuma, I'm not sure if you heard, I'm not sure if you heard about, what the plan is for Trails from Zero, but basically, if you hadn't heard it, Trails from Zero is becoming one of the big, the Trails series is becoming one of the big series that I want to play, alongside, Super Robot Wars and Disgaea. And it's going to start when I return to Trails from Zero on the 4th anniversary stream. Also, you are right. This game did come out before Fire Emblem 3 Houses. Wait, did Fire Emblem 3 Houses get that system from this? Because that would be funny. Once you have finished any preparations, you can open the club for business. First, choose which area's customers you want to target. The more rival clubs you defeat, the more areas will be available. As you gain more fans in an area, more customers will show up, and more of them will be big spenders. After each shift, you will gain more fans in the target area according to customer satisfaction. F rank? Okay. Moon, Mercury, Moon, Venus, Mercury, Jupiter, Mars. Are they actually just named after Sailor Moon? That is funny. Okay, hostess list. Oh, I guess it's just Yuki right now. The star of this globe, she's a diamond rough and good shine. Oh, it's good. Okay, she's got really good HP. So it says they are named after planets in order of size. Sleepless. The first one's the moon. Also, the moon is the one doing the best. Sage says Moon for funny, Venus for charming, Mercury for smarts, and Jupiter for toughness. So this Mercury is the smallest, easier to take over than something like Jupiter. But Jupiter has less fans than all of them. Oh wait, no, Mars has least fans there. Lucio says, Brawl, I was here. I'm just playing a game where I take it to cut where a dog and a rabbit try to stop a hypnotizing video conspiracy. Sounds about right. Yeah, so Sleepless, you say that, but Mercury has more fans than Jupiter. Sage says, I will not deny my bias towards Sailor Jupiter. I mean, I haven't even seen Sailor Moon, and I'm pretty sure I'd have a bias towards Sailor Jupiter. Hostess list. Although maybe I should. I mean, since the entire series is on YouTube now, since the entire series is now legally on YouTube, maybe I should watch Sailor Moon on stream. That could be that. Well, actually, that's something I mentioned before. That could be really fun. Sage says, you're a fan of River City Girls Maria. You definitely would. Well, that's just because I have good taste, Sage. Lasumi says, my local Asian market has Sailor Moon sparkling drinks. Okay, let's do a little conversational training.
Hi.
Yes. Thank you for your help with this. What's up, Yuki-chan? You nervous or something? No, I wouldn't call it nerves. It's more like battle butterflies. Ah, she's ready for glorious, hostess, combat. That's so. I guess that's encouraging enough. Alright, you ready to pretend I'm a customer?
Hi.
Yes. Hello, customer. I'm Yuki. I look forward to a fun conversation with you. You sure you've got this? Okay, well, let's start with an easy topic. Tell me about some hobby of yours. Sure. Hobby talk. So all I have to do is tell you about them, right? Yeah. I don't think about it. I don't know much about you either. Let's use this little practice to get better acquainted, eh? Hobbies, okay. Let's see here. Hobbies. Aha! Got anything? Yes. I don't have any hobbies. Ooh! Well, at least she said it with confidence. Hey, if you want to be a hostess, that kind of talk ain't gonna cut it. You just flatline the whole conversation. But I really don't have any hobbies. Oh, I doubt it counts as a hobby, but I do write in my diary every day.
いいのかわからないですけど
Sage says, oh right, Majima has a sort of
日記を書くようにはしてますよ。
Kansai accent. Actually, Sage, the reason I'm doing this voice is because in some of the latter games, Mark Hamill voices voices Majima in the English dub. And while I'm nowhere near as good as Mark Hamill, Mark Hamill Joker felt like it would be a good voice to use for him, or at least as close as I can get while sounding natural. A diary, huh? It was a great start, actually. Well, you're right about it.
今日どんな
Oh,
こと
just
があ
boring
ったと
stuff
か
like what happened today,
何を食べ
what I
たと
should make
か
for dinner, how my
盆栽
bonsai
の
plant's
成長記
growing,
録
that
と
kind
か
of
ですか
thing.
ね
Little detailed work.
なるほど
You
な
got an eye for detail. You got an eye for detail, then, Yuki-chan. That suits you just fine. Yeah, friendship.
人を褒め
Wow,
ることがあ
Majima-san,
る
you
んです
actually
ね
give people compliments? Why does everyone just assume I'm a terrible person? Sage says, oh, I was meaning how his lines of the subtitles have a bit of twang. Oh, okay, I see. Slim says, I love that Mark Hamill voices Majima. He's honestly perfect for it. He really is. I don't know what's going to happen to Majima in this game or in the other games, but from what I know of him, I mean, I know of, like, the memes of Majima. And just from what I've seen, like, okay, Mark Hamill fits perfectly for that.
Huh?
What? Of course I do, when they deserve them.
そうです
Really?
か
But Majima-san, I don't think I've ever gotten a single compliment from you.
ほとんど
This is
ない
your
です。
second time meeting. This is your second time talking to each other. Majima, I don't think I've got a single compliment from you. This is our second time talking to each other, and our first time was interrupted by an asshole. That's because you're. Never mind.
あ
Oh, you mean I don't deserve any compliments? Is that it,
人間じゃないって言
Majima-san?
いたいんですか
You sure have a way of putting your foot in your mouth.
本当
Ooh,
人が
dang,
多い
she
ですよ
actually put you on blast. Hey, I ain't said squat. Dots. 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 You really climb up when the guest stops talking, don't you?
そ
Yeah, I guess
そう
I
なん
do.
ですよね
It's just, I feel like it
な
would
ん
be
か
impolite if I just
私なん
started
かが急
talking
に
all of a
話しかけ
sudden.
たら逆にし
いや
Impolite? That ain't the right idea at all. Our customers are here specifically to talk to girls, Yuki-chan. You've got to lead them in with some topics. But
でも
I
私
don't have a clue what I
お
should
客
talk
さ
to
ん
them
と
about.
どんなこと話したらい
What
い
should
か
I
わ
do
か
if it
らな
gets
くて
quiet?
どうすればいいんでしょう
Try to compliment them?
それじゃあ
If you're not blank on something to talk about, try a compliment. Ain't a man in the world who will turn down a compliment.
褒める
A compliment? Like say
顔
something
と
nice
か
about
を
his face
褒
or
めればいい
something?
んですか
あ
Yeah, his face, his voice, maybe his personality. He looks a little well off. Try to say something nice about his clothes. His shoes, even his watch. Wow! Alright, Majima-san, I think this is the first time I've felt like I could really look up to
生
you.
まれて初めて尊敬できましたよ
I guess you don't wear that shaky eye patch for nothing. He wears it because he has an eye missing, Yuki! I wear this because my eye was stabbed out! Oh. Really? What, you think I wear this just because it makes me look cool?
ちょい待てや
Wait, is that your idea of a compliment?
え
What?
あれ
I was trying really hard to
精一杯褒め
compliment
て
you.
みた
I'm
つもりだっ
sorry.
たんですけど
This is gonna take a little bit of work. Oh boy. The road to success is gonna be long and bumpy for you, Yuki-chan. Let's see, what else is a good conversation starter? Do you have some kind of talent, maybe? Nah, on second thought, scratch that. Ooh!
何言ってるんですか
What are you talking about? Even I have something I'm
特
good
技
at.
くらいありますよ
Sage says, I mean, Majima would do something like that, though, lol. It is true. It is true.
Hmm?
Oh, no kidding. Okay, what is it? Well, I'm... Older people do
私より
tend to
好
like
かれた
me.
りしますよ
That's not, okay. You're a grandkid. You're a grandkid type. What is that? I don't like that implication there. But I have to do something that'll make more hearts appear. So.
なるほどな。
I see. So the old guys fancy you, do they? That's why you do seem a little like a grandkid. Really?
そうです
I'm
か
not so sure about the grandchild part, but I was always my grandpa's favorite.
昔からおじいちゃん子ではありますね。
That makes sense. That was actually a big plus in our line of business. I can let you handle all the grandpas who roll through the doors. Ah, thank you.
ありがとうございます。
Would it be nice to get a break from the grandpas every
おじい
once
さ
in
ん
a
以
while?
外もできればいいんですけどね。
Alright, let's change gears. Why don't you tell me about a weakness you've got instead? Well, I'm weak to fire type. I'm weak to grass type. Really? You take 1.5 or 2 times damage from it. I think it's 2 times damage. Really? You're really weak to grass type. What are you, like a... What are you, water type, or...
苦手なこ
Weaknesses?
と
I have a lot of
たく
those.
さんありますけど
Oh. Why does that not surprise me? Why does that not surprise me? Dang!
もう
Hey, don't be
失礼で
rude.
すね。
I'm just messing with you. Well, if you got a lot, how about you pick one for me? Anything's fine.
そ
Let
う
me
です
think.
ね。
To be honest with you, I guess I'm not
真
very
面
good
目な
at
話
talking
を
to
します
men.
と、私
Which you
男
have
の
a
人
point.
と話すことが苦手です。
Eh? If you're not good at talking to men, why the hell would you want to work in a place like this? That's,
それはで
it's
すね。
because...
そ
Oh, I know. It's
苦
because
手
I'm
だ
not
か
good
ら
at
こ
it.
そですよ。
I thought I
こ
could
れ
get
働
used
い
to
たら
talking to men by
男の
working
人への
here.
免疫が高まるんじゃないかなって。
You're lying. That one. Yo, you do realize I'm a man too, right? Oh, that's true.
確かにそうですね。
Majima-san, I can talk to you
真
just
島さ
fine.
んとは私普通に話せますね。
And why is that? Because I'm such a supportive and considerate guy? Because I'm such a supportive and considerate guy?
そ
I
れは
don't
ない
think
ですよ。
so. I'm probably okay with it
真
because
島
you
さん
don't
は
seem
多
like a
分
man at all.
男の人って感じがしないから
Oh,
大
what
丈
is
夫なんじゃ
with
ない
the
かと。
insults? Gosh dang it! Are they trying to have a meeting where they figure out how to make her a better hostess? Or are they doing a roast? Hey, what the hell does that mean? I'm sorry. Alright, I think that's a good stopping place. Thank you for the lesson.
お疲れ。
Ah, sure thing. Good job. So let's see. That was a pretty good lesson. Well done, Yuki-chan. I went better than I thought it would actually. You might just make it through this. Thank you, I'm glad. Keep it up or you'll have these customers melting like chocolate on a dashboard.
はい。
You really think so? I do feel a little more confident. Musume says, think I'm gonna head out. Have fun. Alright, Musume. Thank you for all the donations, and you have a good night. Ah, sweet. Level 3 Yuki. Okay, makeover. Well, what dresses do I have? Standard. Ooh, that's a nice dress. That's some pretty awesome music there. Okay, one shoulder beat. Oh, okay. Oh, this is kind of sexy dress. Basically, oh, that is very short. Lovely one piece. Sage says carbon fiber? Oh yeah, the carbon. Let me go for the carbon fiber one. Good idea, Sage. Belted bear top. Okay, belted bear top. Okay, I like that color. Long halter. Which one of these do I like? You know, I like this one the most. Sage says, "Oh, that mini skirt dress is just a freaking 90." I don't know. Okay, standard hostess. She is a hostess, so short, medium, twin ponytails. No, ponytail, straight, long, princess curls. I think her hair is fine as is. Okay, makeup, eyebrows. Oh shoot, there is a lot. What the fuck? I get more character customization during this cabaret club than I do for the main characters I'm playing as. What the heck, game? I mean, I'm not against it. It's nice. Eyeliner? Sage says, "I told you, homie, it goes deep." Okay, eyeshadow. Nope. Oh. I think yeah, that was. Lips.
Somebody say I'm good girl with a drink and up for wines. Every man seems so happy to see me good. Do I look nicely enough? I got dressed up before you. If this is my love,
Yeah, okay, accessories.
stay all night long.
Well, what do the eyeglasses look like?
Drink wines and talk every night. Look
Okay.
at me.
Frame glasses? Okay. That improves sexy, but it reduces cute. Cute. Gosh, dang it. Ow. Okay, I'm maxing out her beauty stat. This is good. Robot says, "What did I come back to? The Cabaret Club minigame." Robot. What else? I named the stream with a pun off a cabaret, because I figured this would be what would be in the stream. Gaudy rings? No. Heart. That'll boost her cute stat. Okay, yes, that'll boost her cute stat. That might be good. Cross, pearl, active heart. Okay, we'll get the heart. I'll get the heart. That way it'll boost her cute stat. And how much money do I have? 63 million yen. Yeah, I can spend. No. Okay, it reduces funny. How does the triple necklace reduce fun? I'm learning so much about clothing and what stats affect. I wonder if this shirt adds to my cute stat or my funny stat. No, actually, I think this gives me a stealth bonus. Never mind. None of these really good. Legendary Gumon says, "Good evening, just stopping in for a moment. How's Yakuza going?" Going quite well, Legendary Gumon. Welcome in. Okay. No. That'll reduce her beauty stat, but it'll improve her cute stat. And that'll kind of maximize everything. That does increase her funny stat, but it lowers her beauty stat, and those nails don't really go well with that dress. So let me just say no to that. Okay, that goes well, but it reduces the cute stat. Damn it. Watch. Simple watch. Okay, that increases. That maximizes cuteness. Let me go with that one. Bracelet. No. Perfume. Fits. I don't think I need to do that. And then coordinated set. Save, change, makeover settings. Okay, there. Alright. I think she's ready. I love the stat skill. I love the stat tree down there of party, skill, love, and talk. The the true stats. I mean, at least for this game, it is. Okay, cast on duty. Okay, they're both feeling. All three of them are feeling happy. And I have two bronze ranked hostesses and one platinum ranked hostess. Fuck, I'm gonna be spending an entire stream doing this. Not just today, like Saturday, aren't I? Alright, prepare to open. Target Club Mars area customers. Alright. Begin the battle. Open business for this lineup? Yes.
いらっしゃいませ。お客様。
いらっしゃいませ。
Your objective is to make as much money as possible before the shift ends. When a customer comes in and takes a seat assigned to my hostess, different customers have their own preferences when it comes to looks or ability. Excuse me. Choose a girl that matches their type and they'll happily send them to a fortunate club. Serving customers gradually tires their hostess out, lowering their hospitality points. The HP stands for hospitality points instead of health points. That's great. That's great. That's so great. Slim says, Duolingo day 478 completed. Out of it too soon. Congrats, Sleepless. Okay, so I'll need to let her rest. I'll need to let her rest. On standby. Oh gosh. Money gauge and party time. The money gauge at the bottom right of the corner shows how much cash your guests have spent in the club at that time. Receiving orders from customers also fills up the money gauge. Because when it's full to cut loose and trigger party time. Party time will put customers in a fevered state that loosens their inhibitions. It's a happy hour without the discounts. Sage says, I mean, when you get tired, your hospitality starts to weaken, so it checks out. Oh, it does. It's just... It's very funny, because this is, like, exactly the sort of, like, city builder thing you'd find in a lot of... There's, like, a very in-depth city builder, but it's for, like, a hostess club. And it's amazing. And I love that they went into... I don't even know if I played this, but I love that they went into this much detail, that they went this in-depth for the hostess minigame. Just from what I've played, this feels like it could be a separate game. Press triangle to approach the customer table. If any trouble arises, it's time for the check or if a hostess calls for your help. You'll be shown several options, making the right decision can boost customer satisfaction or pacify any troublemakers. Checking in on tables is an opportunity to lend your staff a helping hand. If a guest is happy with his hostess and it's time for the check, you can try suggesting an extension. The customer will stay longer to a fever state, spending money like there's no tomorrow. Getting mega-rich customers to agree to extension is a foolproof way to boost sales, keep your goals, milking the golden cash cow. If your club makes a name for itself, some customers will come in requesting a specific platinum hostess. Shift the girls around and fulfill those requests as they arrive. Everyone's got a favorite. Sages, I mean that from an actual entertainment/service industry perspective. Oh, I see. Your club will earn more fans depending on performance to increase your popularity in a certain area. Make sure to target it when opening for business and spend your customers so happy. If your popularity increases, so will the customer your customer base and with it your profits. As you progress to 5 stars on, you can increase the number of fans in each area.
ようこそ最初
また来たで。
Oh wait, the first cute.
よろしくお願いします。
絶品さやな。
Alright. Let's see to say number 2. Okay, there's a customer number 2. Send much 239.
よろしく頼むよ。
こちら
Okay, there's someone coming in. Or, okay, wants love, short sessions, prefers beauty. Okay, I'll have to look at it. Sage says 1,000 yard stairs, thinking about some days at the park. Or,
最高や。
お願いします。
ようこそサンシャインごゆっくりどうぞ。
alright then.
ありがとうございました。
Wants love, prefers sexy.
サンシャイン上手です。すみません。お願いします。
ようこそサンシャインどうぞこちら。
Okay,
ありがとうございました。
Funny, okay.
ようこそサンシャインへ。
Wait, no. Dang it, that wasn't who I should have put there. I'm pretty sure. No, okay, this will work. Oh shoot, Triceratops with 1,600 bits. Thank you,
お願い
Triceratops.
します。すみません。
ようこそサンシャイン。
I wonder if I can pause during the middle of this. Thank you for that, Triceratops. Pampered long section prefers. There. Triceratops time or die. And hold on a second. So with that, I think that brings you up to about. Well, I'll have to check it just a second after the minigame ends. Oh. I'll have to work.
愛知だな。なかなかいいな。
I don't think I can pause this, can I? Okay, I can pause this. So yeah, let me just calculate and see how much that added in. So that's $16. That brings Triceratops. That brings your up to about 37. Triceratops is sorry, bad timing. No, it's not bad timing. That's fine. No, this helped me learn that there is actually a pause button for this. So that's good. I can't be sure with this game. And so that's $37 tonight. Thanks to Triceratops' donation. So Triceratops, you've donated $37. You're about $13 away from making me play whatever game, the game that you want, for 2 streams instead of just 1. Also, in addition to that, that means the total amount of money donated for People's Choice, I believe now, is $179.10. So, let me just update this. That means we are only about $21. We are less than $21 away from the second donation goal, which is me doing that. Model kit building stream. Okay, let me get back to this. Triceratops says, chat, is Project Gotham Racing too hard of a racing game? I haven't? I'm not actually not the person to ask. Well, you're asking the chat. If it is a difficult game, then I'll learn.
お願いします。
Wait, due to lack of girls? Ah, dang it.
ありがとうございました。
もうダメです。お願いします。
Okay, hold on.
お待ちして
いら
ました。
っしゃいませ。どうぞこちら。ありがとうございます。
Okay, her HP is...
よろしくお願いします。
There we go. Triceratops says, I love that game, and I just want to know if I should subject you to it, lol. Sage says, does it include Batman? I don't think it does, but... Yuki's HP is very low, and Endo's HP is very low. Oh no. Okay, well, just a little bit more.
素敵やな。 Trivia Half says, according to one fanboy Brian, the game is good. Just a bit janky doing it being a near launch title. Well, I have learned to never doubt the word of fanboy Brian.
So Namiko didn't do well. And alright. Mars area plus 62.
ありがとうございました。
I'm guessing I did well there.
ありがとうございました。
Thank you for coming. Yeah, not too shabby. Still, we're short on guests and gals. Is there no way around that outside of the daily grind? We want to hire new girls. I suppose scouting them around town is the quickest way. So, you can add new girls to the club roster by scouting talent around Sotenbori or by trading in CP from the completion list at the temple. It'll be hard to outperform the competition with an empty roster, so try to fill it out as soon as possible. Ah. Slimy Mold says press F to doubt. Oh, hey, Slimy Mold. A word of mouth from everyday business is one way to bring in new customers. I hear signing deals with other local businesses is also effective. Some of Sotenbori's shop will sign partnership deals with you for a price. Partner to businesses will send their clients your way, growing Sunshine's fans in a hurry. More fans means more customers, which in turn means more profit, so sign deals with any hot spots you can find. Makes sense. Got for girls, partner up with local shops. Got it. Looks like I'm going to be busy outside the club, too.
はい。
Absolutely, the whole city's our battleground. There's a lot to do, but good luck, sir. I'll take my best crack at it anyway. This place really needs more girls. Hardly any point to open the doors as it stands now. Ah, there's the girls over at the Grand I got from Odyssey, that trade. As long as we got Nozomi, we're covered at the Grand. Should be fine if I bring the rest over here. I'll put in that call now. You recruited Ume. You recruited Kirara. Triceratops says, I can make him play Amp, the snowboarding game, too. You could, as long as it's on one of the consoles that I mentioned. As long as it's on one of the consoles I mentioned, yeah, you can make me play almost anything. I'm amazed and not surprised much, my son. Hard to believe this is your first time. Keep that up and you might just really manage to beat those bullies back. And which bullies might those be exactly?
Oi.
Oh, great, it's you guys. I'm here for your answer, as promised. Well, ready to sell this hovel to me yet? I told you before, the answer is no. I see. And I was so hoping to do this amicably. Shame.
Oi.
Alright, you lot. But what are you... He's just stubborn for the reality of his situation. So you resort to violence in the end? You're a coward, Hito. Sticks and stones. We'll see which comes first. You give me what I want or you die. Either way, I can't wait. Do it. Triceratops is the most rage-inducing game that I ever played. I think that game for me is the game I broke the most controllers. Wait, amped? Oh, amped? Is that what you mean? Oh boy.
What?
Hold up a second. What are you supposed to be? My name's Majima. The other hands asked me to take over operations here. And as long as I'm standing, nobody's making trouble in my shop. A new manager? Ah, I see. I'll grant you, so why the church would make a dimwit like Yoda keep running this dunghole into the ground? And you seem like you know a way around a fight, so you're the boss and the bouncer. Clever choice for an idiot. I'm too impressed, truly. What do you want us to do? Take this guy out too?
Yeah.
No. I find myself curious to see how they plan to claw their way out of this hole. We could crush them anytime. I look forward to being entertained as I watch just how far you manage to crawl after making enemies of the 5 stars. Shire 6 is amped for the OG Xbox. I learned how to snowboard the same year this game came out. You're lucky, Yoda-san. And Mario-san, well, why don't you try your best? If I get bored, I'll drop by and swat you down like the flies you are. Bring it, asshole. I enjoy watching your wobbly little house of cards come crumbling down on top of you. Hope your ass is ready to get buried. Huh. We'll see how long that big talk lasts. I advise you not to take the 5 stars lightly. Thanks, Majima-san. Don't worry about it. Real battle just starting. We gotta whip this club into fighting shape fast if we want to take them on. We will. We'll give it my all, Majima-san. Anytime you open the club for business, let me know. I got my hands full with my own place too, so I can't be here on the clock. I'll make a point to drop by whenever I get a minute, though. And that's one of Sotenbori's 5 stars. This might be tougher than I thought. Let's try 6. I'm not going to troll. I want to find a game that you have as much fun as I did. Goro Majima, things are about to get interesting. What? What's going on? I'm starting to get where Yamagata told me to check out Cabarated clubs. But I needed more time than I planned. Should get back to the Grand. actually go back in. So, prepare to open. Wait, end it. Okay, hostess list. Oh, okay, I have Kirara and Umi. Okay, I'll have to use Simpsons Brawl, you'll love it. No demon goats in this one. Oh wait, Simpsons try. Have you had a chance to play Jedi Survivor? And Charlie says, Jedi Academy is looking for me the next top choice. Gonna explore further options. No, that's fine. That's true. Just let me know when you come to your decision. So this is Brawl, you'll love it. No demon goats in this one. Jedi Survivor does look interesting. I'm gonna have to wait to get it though because it's only on like PS5 and Xbox Series X, and I can't really get it until I get those things. So it's gonna be some time before I get. It's gonna be some time before I get those. Okay, it's cast on duty. And there. Legend of Gumon says, did you ever play X-Men Origins Wolverine on PS3? I have not played that game yet, no. So because that is right, it is next gen only. Okay, Yuki's not feeling too good, so makeover. Can I only give her makeover? Okay. I need to give her some time off, so I need to find someone else. Yeah, I need to give Yuki some time off, so let me find someone else who can take her spot. Triceratops says, yeah, I didn't watch. So there's a Brawl play to beat that one on stream. Triceratops, yes, and I didn't watch a lot. Was that my pick? Yes, you picked. Yeah, Triceratops, you picked for me Jedi Fallen Order and Code Vein. Yeah, I believe you picked Code Vein as well. No, okay, you definitely picked Jedi Fallen Order. Either you picked Code Vein or Code Vein, or Code Vein was one of the donation goals that time around. That was from the first People's Choice, where I allowed people to suggest multiple games. So Code Vein was a vote. Oh, right. And a good vote it was. So does Detective Baby pay for it and ran up the pay vote? Oh, that's right. So, oh, sorry. Do I just find girls and just talk to them about joining the cabaret? About joining the cabaret club? Gosh, I haven't saved a long time. Triceratops says Destiny has a death grip on me, I swear. Sorry. So this is my coworkers are split on Destiny. One of them wants to play, the other isn't joining because he's too busy with other things as well. Hello. Okay, sure. Oh, he didn't stand a chance. No, my health's okay for right now. How do we deal with these guys?
後悔すなよ
Listen, that dude paid out 2 mil. Triceratops, I can tell you this elite controller is making a difference. I'm definitely going to try to do more of the Cabaret Club, because that was pretty fun. Oh, this is the moon. Oh, this is the moon. Now, Notebook help. What did it say that I used to recruit girls for the Cabaret Club? Recruiting hostesses. You're recruiting them on the street. Tries to eat this sucker low.
財布出そか邪魔や
That's what you get for challenging me. Pleasure to come out this while I'm off tonight. May end up donating for Wolverine tomorrow. Need to check a couple things. Sure. Thank you for coming by. Triceratops, I saw the insert came in input there when I'm done. Oh, sorry. I did say I could recruit girls off the street, which I'm curious, like, how I do that. But do I just talk to NPCs? Like, what? Do I just have Majima goes, hey, you want a job? He absolutely would. No, wait. Majima was actually trying to be like more, try to smooth talk him. Kiryu would just walk up to someone and goes, hey, you want a job? Let me go by that temple. Or yeah, the shrine. See what I find there. So you said I could use CP. Oh, hello. Oh, I guess this answers my question. I can recruit her to come work at our club. She'll probably be good enough to help us. And as many girls as we can get. They try to recruit her. Hey, I've been known to see the future, and you know what? I can see you working at my Cabaret Club. What do you say? He uses like pickup lines, like, "Hey, I can see the future, and I see you working for me." Staples says, "Well, she's fancy." Says, "I sadly don't have the space to do that, but if I get the chance for PS Elite Troll, I'd probably find a way to make space for it." Charge 6 is $150 all said and done. Extra $30 for the color blue plus $20 for the insurance plan. Basically, I paid $50 for it. Gosh dang. A Cabaret Club? I'm not interested. Maybe I'll consider if you give me a present, though. Let's see, a high-end accessory. A ring, necklace, or bracelet. A high-end accessory, huh? Okay, I'm not gonna mess around. I'll have to buy it at one of them boutiques and give it to her as a present. Wait, that's what the presents are for? Okay. That's what the presents are for? To recruit people? I guess it works, but... Nationwide convenience store. Sells imported brands. That might be the place to go. Starts with the emotional damage. Why did it cut the alert off? Gosh. Well, okay, she said a ring. Or a boot.
いらっしゃいませ
French cologne, Italian wallet, Italian ring. This high-end Italian ring would be a nice gift for a woman of discerning taste. Okay, then fine then.
ありがとうございます
Hmm. me see if this works. It's very funny that that's what you. It's very funny that that's what the gifts are for.
ちょっとだけでも一緒に寂しい
You know what? I'll also. No, I won't do that vending machine. I need to save money. Let's hope this works. Here you go. What do you think? Oh, wow, are you sure I'll work at your club then? Just like I promised. I'm Mitsuko. Thanks. Wow, okay, that worked out. Well, alright then. You recruited Mitsuko. Alright, recruited to go. Maybe she top notch, which should be good anyway. I'm gonna have to up my club management game. That's just so funny. Oh, wait. Okay, no. Oh, no, you don't. Where's with all the bikers threatening people around this area? There we go. Oh gosh, it's already almost 11 p.m.? I've just been doing... All I did was just a little stuff for the story, then one thing in the cabaret. How long did that take? Well, I guess I also did spend some time talking about stuff, so... Yeah, okay, that... Actually, yeah, no, this makes a bit more sense. Now, where's that hideout at? There it is, a cheerful cabaret club. Okay, time to try it out again. Robot says, time flies when you're Yakuza. It does indeed. I think this is, gosh, this is already... Oh, wait. This is already becoming like one of my favorite open world games. Let me see, one of my favorite open world games I think was my trio of favorite open world games was Ghost of Tsushima, Marvel Spider-Man, and Fallout New Vegas. But this might already be beating out Ghost of Tsushima. This is just too much fun. Oh well, I mean it's a little close. Ghost of Tsushima is still a great game though. And also, there's something about CP being used here. I think I used up all my CP though. Employs a new hostess at Club Sunshine. Oh, okay. Wow. So I can use the CP to recruit a bunch of different girls. I'll go this way. Wait. Listen, anytime I hear that there's a group of thugs threatening someone, it's on site. I don't care what I'm doing or what I was working towards. If I see someone being threatened by a group of thugs, then yeah, immediately go after them. Oh, Club Sunshine is right here. Yep. There we go. Majima returns. Like, sir, where are you at? I was doing work. But you haven't been in the office all day. You've been in the Grand all day. I was working remotely. Now Yuki's gonna need to take a break, so we're gonna open. Cast on duty. Yeah, she needs to take a break. Oh, I can select more. Wow, I can select more than 3. That's good to know. Is there any way I can heal them? There's probably not, is there? No. Okay. Well, moon area for this area. Right, so we have I have 62 fans here. Wait. Potential partners. Gandhara, Salon Rose, Cabaret Ron Ron, Salon Salaryman, Sushi Aro, Requinio, Eco Massage. Alright. Let me see if I can give Yuki special training again.
それじゃあ
Alright, let's do some more training.
はい。
Yes, thank you for taking the time. Alright, what's up, Yuki-chan? You nervous again? Not at all. It's Battle Butterfly Skin. I'm ready to continue the war. Okay, let's get started. I want to get better at talking to my customers. That's the spirit. Alright, I'm gonna be your customer. We're gonna talk, alright?
はい。
Hello, I'm Yuki-chan. Thank you please for coming in tonight. Have a good... this is gonna take some time.
そうやな
Alright, let's get to know each other a little better, Yuki. Not that I care, but why don't you tell me about what kind of guy you like? Why do you have to put it like that? When you say it that way, it really doesn't inspire... You really say it that way, it doesn't really inspire the most creative of answers, Majima-san. Yeah, my bad. Well, tell me about your type already. Let me think. I like a guy who could be my prince.
王子様みたいな人がいいです。
A prince?
優しくて
He should be kind,
背が
tall,
高
and
くて
handsome,
ハンサムで
with flowing
髪の
hair.
毛サラサラ
He'd really
私の
respect
こと
me
を
and
大
he'd
事
look
にして
good
くれ
riding
て
a white horse,
そ
you
して
know?
白馬が似合う人
Oh,
がいい
this,
な
oh, this sweet
なん
summer
て
child. Sounds just like, I think I get you.
俺もや
I can see that. If we're looking for a lady, I'd want a princess too. Huh? Wow, Majima-san, you actually see eye to eye with me on
意
something.
外です
Wow, Majima-san, you actually see eye to eye with me on something? No way. Hey, if you're gonna hold on to dreams or ideals, you better swing for the fences.
そうですよね
Exactly, I prefer to chase the ideal of my perfect man, but he might not actually exist.
でも
Maybe my
そ
standards
の
are
人
too
は
high.
全然
そういや
I ask you, Yuki, how old are you anyways?
23で
I'm
す
23. I see.
うー
What's with the
そん
sudden
なに
pause?
塞ぎ込まないでくださいよ
Anyway, I'm surprised you're such a dreamer, Yuki-chan.
理想を言う
I'm
だ
allowed
け
to
だったら
dream,
た
aren't
だ
I?
ですからね
I went to an all-girls middle school, high school, and university, so I've been dreaming about my Prince Chai for a long time now. She is the purest of pure souls, isn't she? She is just the... Yes, she is the most purest of pure souls. How did you end up working here?
ほう
So you go surrounded by girls at your schools. I'm starting to see why it's tough being around men.
あ
Oh, I'm sorry.
すいませんもしかして
So, I guess what you're saying
やっぱ
is
り私
my customer service skills are
接
lacking
客で
because
み
of
んな
that?
の足
Because of
引っ張っ
that,
てた
right?
り
What's all this then?
この際ですし
Well, since that came up, I'm wondering if my issues talking to customers might be
私
holding
が接
everyone
客
else
下手な
back.
せいで
I wouldn't want that.
みんなの足を
Well,
引っ張っ
I'm
てたら
not.
嫌
Well,
だな
no,
って
you're
思
kind
っ
of
て
the
るんです
person. You're kind of the best hostess I have right now. Club needs variety. Club needs variety. A good club needs a wide variety of girls, actually. Huh? I mean, sure, it'd be nice to have someone who could actually talk to the customers. But some guys prefer girls who come off like they don't buy into the whole nightlife business. I
そう
wonder.
でしょうか。
See, a girl like you adds appeal to the club as a whole, Yuki-chan. We cater all walks of life that way.
なんですか
Why are you so
急に
nice all of a
優し
sudden?
くなっちゃ
Mom-san,
っ
do
て
you have a fever or something?
小島さん熱
Huh?
What? What are you talking about?
いや
No, I just thought you were going to give me a hard time like you always do.
少
I was
し
a little
驚い
shocked
た
is
だ
all.
けです
So thanks. What kind of guy do you take me for? I know it's probably a ways off, but I wonder what you'll be like when you do get yourself a boyfriend, Yuki-chan.
お
You never,
わから
you
な
never
いです
know.
よ
My prince might ride
明
in
日
on
に
his
で
white
も
horse and
白
sweep
馬
me
の
off
王
my
子様
feet
が私
tomorrow.
のことを迎えに来る
そうやな。
Right. Cape sword and the whole 9 yards. Hey, anything's possible in this game. Don't you laugh, Majima. Otherwise, I'll have to do a boss fight where a guy on a horse wearing in full suit of armor with a sword comes riding in, and I have to fight him to keep my host this cabaret club open.
なんて感情
That
の
didn't
こも
sound
ってない
sincere at
言葉
all.
でも
But a boyfriend, when I think about dating, all I think about is how much of a hassle it is. A hassle? Even if it was your equestrian princeling?
白馬の王子
If my
様なんか
boyfriend
彼
really
氏
were
に
a
した
prince on
ら
a white
きっ
horse,
と
it'd probably be
な
even
お
more
さ
of
ら
a
面倒
hassle
くさ
than
いんじゃ
dating
な
a
いですか
normal
ね
guy.
デートのたびにお化粧や
Every
服
day
装
would be
に
a
気を
struggle
使
for the
わな
right
きゃい
clothes
け
and
ないで
makeup,
す
and
し
even then I can't begin to
そもそ
imagine
も
what I'd be able to
相手
talk
と
about
ど
with
んな
him.
話をすればいいのか見当つきませんしね
Do a horseback date, you'd figure it out. If you liked him, you'd make the effort, though. Really? Majima-san, you're the last person I expect to hear that
真
from.
島さんが好き
Dang!
だなんて
I mean, she's kind of right, but dang!
Huh?
Really? What's up with that?
いや真島
Oh,
さ
so
んが
that you suddenly
素
sounded
敵なことを
encouraging
言う
and
から
positive
びっ
and
く
took
り
me
し
by
たんですよ
surprise. Are you sure you're feeling okay?
どうしちゃった
まったく
Of。course I'm okay. I do say positive things every now and then, you know.
ちょっとドキッとしちゃいましたはあ一生の不覚です
Wait, Sam, I think my heart skipped a beat there. Wait, what? Wait, what? You know, you're an odd girl, Yuki-chan. Odd? What's weird about me?
どこ
Well, in one breath, you're saying you don't want to date a prince, and the next, you're saying it'd be a hassle.
そうやな。
You're like a grumpy old man in the body of a romantic young lady. Damn, dude, you don't have to go that hard.
なんですか
What
そ
do you
れ
mean? A grumpy old man? At least make it a grumpy middle-aged woman.
おばさんにしてくださいよ
おいおい。
So grumpy and middle-aged is fine. Grumpy and middle-aged is fine as long as you're a woman.
私
I'm just not
そんな
starved
に
for
恋愛
love.
に飢えてないだけですから
I'm just not starved for love. There are more
恋
important
愛よ
things
り
in life than
大
romance.
事なものがあるんですよ
Sleepless says Zealder's out. Ah, Zealder's out. Zealder sounds like Zealder sounds like the name of a religious tokusatsu. I would totally watch that. like a B movie tokusatsu that's trying to be like heavily Christian themed. Zealder sounds like that. Now, maybe it's a bad time to bring it up, but have you actually got out with someone, Yuki-chan? I get the feeling you've never dated. I've got out with plenty of guys. Of course! There's Sato-kun, Suzuki-kun, and Tanaka-kun.
鈴木くんそれに田中くん
You know, if you're gonna lie about ex-boyfriends, you should probably use their first names, Yuki-chan. Oh,
なるほど
that's
そ
true.
うで
If
す
you're
よ
dating
ね
someone, you'd
付き
call
合っ
them
た
by
ら
their
普
first
通
name,
名前で呼
wouldn't
び
you?
ますしね
I've learned something today, Maj. I've learned something today. Maj, you're
すご
great.
い
I guess that improved my relationship with her. Yeah. That all it takes to impress you? Whatever. Anyway, lots of club girls get like an inexperienced girl like that, so it ain't exactly a bad thing.
う
You're right, I guess.
粛
I'll
々
keep
と
doing
頑
my
張り
best.
ます
Alright, let's call it a day. Thank you for the lesson.
疲れ
Sure thing. Good job. So let's see. It was a perfect lesson. Sage says, well, it is now midnight. I gotta hit the sack for work tomorrow. Have a good one. Alright, Sage, thanks for stopping by. This stream's not gonna last too much longer anyway. It's like 11 p.m. for me, so I'm gonna have to end it soon anyway. Oh, that was such a good time. I practically forgot we were trading you. Really? That's great. Thank you so much. Keep it up. You'll have these customers smell like chocolate on a dashboard. Oh, shoot. Leveled up twice. Oh, good. Oh my gosh, I have a level 6 Yuki now. Is she still... Okay, she's still feeling sad. Alright. Can I give her any hats? Eyeglasses with nails. Ah, darn. No hats. Okay. Let's get down to business. This might not go as well as my first time.
いらっしゃいませお客様
いらっしゃいませ。
ようこそ参上ごゆっくりどうぞ
Wants blood, long session, prefers beauty.
お待たせしました。
So I've got about 3 minutes in this. Now I'll be back with this for an extra long stream of Yakuza 0 on Saturday, of course. On Saturday, just because I can't stop playing this dang game.
ごゆっくりどうぞ
Okay, long session prefers funny.
よろしくお願いします。
よろしく盛り上がってきた。かわいいな。
Okay, so they're both long sessions. Let me see if this guy will apply. Let me see if this will work. First sexy? Okay, that's actually working really well. Her HP is very low? What happened? Well, it's because the guy's taking a long session, isn't it? Oh gosh, that sucks. Yeah, this isn't going as well as the first time. Unfortunately, could not see guests due to lack of girls. Ah, damn it.
お願いします。
ありがとうございます
お願いします。
This just goes, HP is very low. Ah, damn it. Okay, I definitely need to get...
どうぞ
Her HP is very low. First cute. No.
お願いします。
Dang it.
ありがとうございます
遅えぞ。
Okay, just a second, alright? Gosh. There.
サンシャインと両
今いつか。
Trouble? What's going on here?
どうぞ
ふざけんなよ。
申し訳ございません。
申し訳ございません
This is not going well.
盛り上がりましょう。
Okay, look, employees first every time. Okay.
ごめんなさい。
サービスいたしますので
Don't berate the girls. What's wrong with you, man?
いらっしゃいませどうぞこちら
There.
盛り上がっていきま
あん
しょう。
まりだな。
I can understand why her hospitality points would be very low after that.
ありがとうございました
お願いします。
Okay, like 30 seconds
よろ
left.
しく頼むよ。
ありがとうございました
Hmm. Oh, dang it. This isn't working well. There's only like 13 seconds left though, so.
お願いします。
ありがとうございました。
Oh, thank goodness. Yeah, that one didn't go well. Okay, they all need to take some. Yeah, they all needed to have a break after having to deal with that.
ありがとうございました。
Now, let me check to see how the girls are doing. Oh yeah, they're not feeling too good. Great. And Alright, with that, I think that's about all I think that's about all the time I have for tonight. I'm definitely gonna do more of this mini game, because this has been. I can't believe how fun this was. I can't believe how entertaining the cabaret mini game the cabaret club mini game was. Also, so on Saturday, I guess I'll be starting by trying to expand my business here in the cabaret club. But thank y'all for coming, and thank y'all for all the donations. I really appreciate it. We're now even closer to the second donation goal for People's Choice. And with that, let me see who we can raid. Okay, Everboss is streaming. Helix Sucks is streaming. Digibuzz. One more level. Captain Zero. Dr. Caliban. Hey, Mr. Rabbit. You know what? I don't think we've raided Hey Mr. Rabbit in a long time. So, you know what? We're going to raid Hey Mr. Rabbit. He's playing some Resident Evil 4. Alright, thank y'all for coming by, everyone. And thank you for coming by, everyone. And thank y'all for joining me into my first steps into the apparently very cutthroat world of cabaret club, of hostess clubs. And hope y'all have a good rest of y'all's week, and enjoy some Zielder. Enjoy the Zielder.